is December 17th, 2024, and I would like to welcome you guys to the Legal Wars podcast. Guys, this morning's stream is going to be called Trump versus ACLU round one. You know what I'm saying? News hour with your boy, your favorite host, the Ghost. You know what I'm saying? Basically what we're going to discuss, and this for all the people who are watching this after it was pre-recorded. If you want to fast forward to whenever the content will start, probably about 10 to 12 minutes or so. Basically what we're going to discuss this morning is immigration. I think it's one of the biggest reasons President Trump won the election. Good morning, my brother, A-Rav. During the week, y'all, A-Rav, the first person in the chat every day, man. I appreciate your support, bro. I see you like the video already as well. I would like to say good morning to you. Welcome in, sir. How are you doing? How's everything going for you? How you doing, A-Rav? You good? How's everything going for you, sir? That's good. That's good. That's good. So how is the weather out there in India? Is it cold? Does it get cold? Is it warm? Oh, it's cold right now? You know, every time I think of India, I think of like tigers. So I would automatically think it would be like some jungle or something like that. You know what I'm saying? For sure. Bro, we're just going to let some people get in the chat, man. We're going to get started. I appreciate your support, though, man. You know what I'm saying? Every time I come live, my brother, you like one of the first people in the stream. I appreciate your support. You liking the video. Do you guys celebrate Christmas? Oh, you do? You celebrate Christmas? OFC? Does that mean like on occasion or something? I'm not sure what that means. Give a couple people a couple minutes, man, to jump up in the chat. We're going to get started. Good morning, y'all. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. Oh, of course. I'm sorry. As you guys come in, will y'all please like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. I see my boy, Oh Jimmy. He said, you ever ate a human? No, sir. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Welcome in. Legal Wars Podcast. As you guys come in, I ask that y'all please will like the video. Hit that thumbs up for you, boy. You know what I'm saying? It's free to show some love. Subscribe to a channel. Hit the notification bell. Oh, Jimmy, I think I just understood what you meant by that. I thought you was talking about some Jeffrey Dahmer stuff. You talking about something different, man. I choose not to answer that question on the live stream. I think that probably has some sexual connotation to it. And I choose not to answer that question. I appreciate y'all being with us. We about to get started. You know what I'm saying? Good morning, guys. Welcome in to the Legal Wars Podcast. It's your boy, Ghostwriter, your favorite host. As you guys come in, I ask that you guys will like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, and just like my boy is that Ashkum down in the comments, good morning, sir. I ask that you guys jump down in the comments throughout the entire stream. That's what we do on Legal Wars Podcast. We about to have a conversation this morning about Donald Trump, immigration, birthright citizenship, and the likes. So, guys, if y'all will y'all show your boy some love? Hit the like button on the video. I want to say Merry Christmas to everybody and their families. If this is your first time here, guys, I'm going to start the content in about 2 or 3 minutes, guys, so give me just a second. I appreciate you guys' patience. You guys also, if you guys do not mind, jump down in the chat. Say good morning. Say how you doing. Say hello. Tell me what's on your mind. What you guys doing for Christmas? Where you guys from? I see my boy Kenbo. What's up, Kenbo? Good morning. Good morning, my brother. How's it going? Y'all ready to have a great conversation this morning, man? I feel like it might be just a little bit charged up. You know what I'm saying? We're getting closer and closer to the time that President Trump is about to get sworn into office. Kenbo, if you don't mind me asking, did you vote for President Trump? I see Miss Cindy. I see Kenboy said going well, ready for Christmas in Ohio, guys. Guys, where are you guys from? You guys go ahead and tell me if y'all will. Tell me where you guys are from. I see Miss Cindy says no. So Miss Cindy, you saying you aren't ready for Christmas or you are ready for Christmas? Oh, Miss Cindy says she's from Colombia. Well, welcome in, Miss Cindy. Are you in Colombia right now? Like, Colombia is a country that I've always wanted to visit, man. Always wanted to visit Colombia. I think it's a beautiful country. But, you know, I hadn't had the opportunity to visit. Miss Cindy, where are you located, if you don't mind me asking? Are you in the United States? And why wouldn't you be ready to celebrate Christmas? You got too many presents to buy. Oh, hey, who are you buying them from, Miss Cindy? You buying them for the kids? You know what I'm saying? Just for your brothers and sisters? You know, buying a Christmas present is always optional. Because when you buying the present, you get to be Santa Claus. And when you getting to be Santa Claus, you get to determine whether people have been naughty or nice. Guys, as y'all come into the stream, I want to say good morning. Welcome in to the Legal Wars podcast. If you guys have not liked the video, I ask that y'all like the video, subscribe to the channel, jump down in the comments and say hello. Like Miss Cindy, like Kenbo, you know what I'm saying? Kenbo says better to give than to receive. That's true, Kenbo. So you want to hit that little $ button in the middle of that smiley face and that heart. That's called a super chat, bro. You can hit that. You can give your boy 99 cents, $2, anything. It's better to give than to receive. Hey, Miss Cindy, you say, if you don't mind me asking, how many kids do you have? And I would like to say good morning to your precious babies as well, Miss Cindy. Darren Craig says good morning from South Africa, Cape Town, South Africa. Man, way from Cape Town. Good morning, Darren. Darren, if you had liked the video, my boy, I ask that you like the video. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You want to subscribe to the channel, I appreciate it. We're talking about President Donald Trump and immigration this morning. We're going to get started in just a few minutes. Just wait for some people to come up in the chat. Guys, we about 2 or 3 minutes. He said it's 13:40 p.m. here. So I guess that means that, it's like 1:40. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Darren Craig, I appreciate it, my brother. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Hey, Kenbo, I hadn't heard from you since you said it's better to give than to receive. You see what I'm saying? Because, Kenbo, it depends on who you receiving from. It ain't never better to give than to receive a blessing from God. You feel me? So, Miss Cindy, are you still with us, girl? Just trying to have a conversation. Wait for some more people to jump in, y'all. As soon as they jump in, I'm going to go ahead and get started. Y'all, don't stop conversating now. We got to keep on talking. You know what I'm saying? We got to keep on conversating while we waiting. Keep it live. Hey, Darren, so you from South Africa. Kenbo, who you voted for? You know what I'm saying? Who you voted for, Kenbo? As you guys come in, y'all jump down in the chat, man. Tell me who y'all voted for, man. What you guys think? What y'all think about immigration and Donald Trump's immigration plan? and birthright citizenship, because that's what we're going to discuss this morning, primarily. Birthright citizenship and immigration. That is the topic. If you guys have not liked the video, I ask that y'all like the video. I see my boy Country COD. He say Trump all the way, my guy. I already know, my brother. Already. What you think, though, about immigration and birthright citizenship? Do you agree with trying to overturn birthright citizenship, 150-year law? You see what I'm saying? So people won't come to America just to have babies. What y'all think about that? Y'all agree with that or not? Well, good morning, guys. We're going to go ahead and get started. Once again, it's your boy Ghostwriter. This is the Legal Wars podcast. If you guys have not liked the video, I ask that you guys will like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, guys. This morning, again, we're talking about immigration. We're talking about birthright citizenship. I thank all of you guys for joining me. I want to say Merry Christmas. On the Legal Wars podcast, as you see my boy Country COD Gaming down below, like this is a very interactive stream. I'll go over content, then we'll have a discussion. Then I'll try to get everyone's thoughts and we'll have a discussion about that, okay? Republican, Democrat, Independent, it don't matter. Whatever you want to say about the content, immigration, go ahead and throw it in the chat at any time. And I welcome you guys to have conversations amongst yourselves as well. So, guys, let's go ahead and get it kicked off. So this information that I'm presenting to you in part is according to Gustav Killendander, posted on December 10th in the Independent, which cites that President-elect Donald Trump has pledged to end birthright citizenship, which will undo people 150 years of how the United States have handled this issue. So I understand Trump ran on a promise to change. He says, I'm going to come in here, I'm going to tear everything down, and I'm going to rebuild it. But I'm saying, like, I could understand him doing that to immigration. So I'm going to find some kind of like immigration reform so we could change immigration and we could stop the flow of migrants into America. I could see him doing that. But what I'm saying is he's trying to like fundamentally undo it. 150 years of how the United States has handled the issue. Trump made the comments during NBC's Meet the Press. Have any of you guys seen that? He was asked if he still plans, to end birthright citizenship, to which he said, yeah, absolutely. Birthright citizenship means that anyone born in the country automatically becomes a citizen. So what President Trump is saying is that he wants to change that. He don't want to just let anyone born in the country become a citizen. This includes children of undocumented immigrants and tourists and students in the United States on short-term visas. Guys, if we know anything about this law, I believe it's the 14th Amendment. You guys could correct me if I'm wrong. This law was enacted to allow the slaves, the children of the slaves, listen to me, bro, how long ago we are, to allow the children of the slaves to become, okay, citizens. So I'm saying when you overturn that law, I'm saying I'm just trying to figure out how this is going to work. We're going to get into the conversation. Let's keep going over the content. Welcome in, guys. Thank y'all for joining. Guys, y'all, please like the video if y'all haven't already. Subscribe to the channel. Most importantly, I ask that everyone please jump down in the comments. Let your voices be heard. So let's keep going. Trump said he would be open to working across the aisle to keep so-called dreamers in the country. That means the people that were already here, okay? Who are undocumented people who came to the United States as children. But he also opened the door to deporting U.S. citizens to avoid separating families. So he seems like he's on the right track, in my opinion. I don't know how he's going to be able to do this. We're going to see, though. Let's keep going. He says, I don't want to be breaking up families. That's good thinking, President Trump. Really, really good thinking. We're going to get into the specifics of that in just a second. So the only way you do not break up the family is to keep them together and send them all back, he said. The 14th Amendment to the U.S. Constitution, which was ratified, guys, in 1868, the president is attempting to change a law, guys, from 1868. It guarantees birthright citizenship. All persons born or naturalized in the United States and subject to the jurisdiction thereof are citizens of the United States and of the state wherein they reside. It states the amendment guarantees this right regardless of their parents' immigration or citizenship status. The American Immigration Council states on its site. For over a century, the United States Supreme Court has interpreted the 14th Amendment as conferring U.S. citizenship automatically to anyone born on U.S. soil. The 14th Amendment was established following the Civil War to overturn the Supreme Court's decision, Dred Scott v. Sanford, which denied citizenship to African Americans. So, this is during the interview that we heard President Trump say all of this. Meet the Press host Christian Walker mentioned the 14th Amendment, asking Trump how he would go about getting around it. We're going to have to get a change, he said, adding, we have to end it. Trump said he's planning on changing the practice using executive action, knowing that there are other options. Trump told Axios in 2018, you definitely do it with an act of Congress. But now they're saying I can do it with just an executive order. Man, oh man, oh man. But both legal and political leaders have poured cold water on Trump's claim, with former Republican House Speaker Paul Ryan saying that same year, this is in 2018, okay, you cannot end birthright citizenship with an executive order. Political people in the chat right now, I got some in here. Do I have any legal people in the chat right now? Can you end birthright citizenship with an executive order? That's the question for the chat right now. Jump down in the comments and let me know. Can you change an amendment to the United States Constitution with executive order? That's the question I'm asking you guys right now. So the 14th Amendment is pretty clear, and that would involve a very, very lengthy constitutional process, he added. Changing the Constitution requires support by a 2/3 majority in both chambers. That's in the House of Representatives and the Senate. In addition, an amendment must also be ratified by 3/4 of all state legislatures. Guys, think about that. We know how hard it is for Congress to get along today. Am I right or wrong? So you telling me that you're going to be able to get 2/3 majority in both chambers? You could say, okay, well, the Republicans, let's look at the Senate, okay? The Republicans won the Senate. So they got 54 senators to the Democrats 46. You got to get 2/3 majority. That means 66. You got to get what? Is that 11 Democrats to go with you in the Senate and in Congress? In Congress is more. Bro, that's an impossibility. It ain't going to happen. And then after that, listen to me, after that, then you will have to get 2/3 of the state legislatures. Dude, ain't no way in the world it's not going to happen. Y'all tell me why I'm wrong. What y'all think? Okay? The American Immigration Council noted in 2011 that the possible end of birthright citizenship will cause parents to have to prove their children's citizenship status. That is true. Our birth certificates are proof of our citizenship. If birthright citizenship were eliminated, U.S. citizens could no longer use their birth certificates as proof of citizenship. I'm saying, man, where the legal people around my boy at? You gonna end birthright citizenship. I know what you targeting. I know who you targeting, okay? You might be targeting Hispanics. You know what I'm saying? You might be targeting. But this is what I'm saying. If you're about to end birthright citizenship, then that means that all of us who were born in America, then what? We can't use our, how are we going to prove we're American? Like, that's our claim to being an American. Somebody asked me, bro, I was born here. Hey, bro, am I lying or not? Because we're a nation of immigrants. So you have black people here that ain't from America. We all ain't from America originally, but the Indians. You have white people here that came from Europe and Asia. You have Oriental people who came from all over the world. You have Latina people, Hispanic people, likewise. So I'm saying, how are we going to prove that we are Americans if you're going to take away birthright citizenship? How is anyone going to prove we're Americans? Oh, well, if you were born there and your mom... See, everything we think about citizenship is a birth. That birthright makes you an American. So what I'm saying, if you overturn that, I'm saying, what do we replace it with? That's my question. The Independent is the world's most free-thinking news brand, providing global news, commentary, and analysis for the independently minded. We have grown a huge global leadership of independently minded individuals who value our trusted voice and commitment to positive change. Our mission making change happen has never been as important as today. Guys, welcome to the League Wars podcast. If you guys haven't liked the video, I ask that y'all like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell. Most importantly, guys, I ask that you guys jump down in the chat right now, especially. Let's have a conversation. Let's have a discussion about birthright citizenship and what you guys think. So, guys, this discussion time. So, guys, I heard that President Trump on day one is seeking to overturn birthright citizenship that was first enacted 150 years ago for the free black slaves. Guys, I know some of you guys are avid Republicans or avid Trump fans, so I'm sure someone in this chat will know the answer to this. What is the reason or the purpose of getting rid of birthright citizenship, and how will it help in our immigration problem? Jump down in the comments, guys, and please let me know. So you start deporting people with an executive order when I think it's a 0% chance it passes through Congress and a negative 30% chance that it stands litigation. However, even if I would stand in court, the next Democrat that comes in office will surely overturn it. So how will it help solve America's long-term immigration problem when the next president and the next administration will come and just simply overturn it? So, guys, if you haven't, again, I ask that y'all like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, and, guys, that super chat button, guys, is wide open. If you want to donate to the channel, or if you want your comment read or want to start a discussion, please hit that super chat button, and I'll stop what I'm doing, read your comment first, and we can have a discussion. So, guys, I'm down in the chat. I'm trying to see what you guys have to say. So I see my boy Rod Yatson says legislative and executive cannot mix. Same with child support, exact same thing. So I'm trying to figure out what you're saying, my brother. So, you saying that they can't get along. So I think what he's trying to say, correct me if I'm wrong, I think he's trying to say the executive branch and the legislative branch cannot mix, meaning that they cannot get along. Michael says, I think it would stop people from coming here just to have their babies. Michael, I think it would a 10,000% stop people from coming here to have their babies. Don't you guys agree? I think it would do wonders, miracles almost to do that. But Michael, here's my point, and here's the thing that I have about it. So you enact birthright citizenship, and you stop people from just coming to America to have babies. But my question is to you is, after you do that, like, how do you deal with how America is right now? That's my question. So you just stop people from coming to have babies. But I'm saying for the ones of us who are here, how do I prove that I'm a citizen of America if you overturn birthright citizenship? You see what I'm saying, Michael? I'm not saying that it might not be all the way right or all the way a good idea. I'm just saying if you're going to put that plan out there, in my opinion, if you put that plan out there, then don't you guys think you need to tell us how you're going to, because one of the biggest things that we will have is that, okay, I was born in America. You just overturned the 14th Amendment. So I'm saying if there's another way that they're gonna, like, he's gonna sign an executive order, or if there's another way that he's gonna, and I don't think he knows he can't get it passed as a law. So I think the only angle he has is an executive order. So if there's another, if he's gonna enact the executive order, and there's another way for us to be able to prove that we were citizens of America, I'm saying, don't you think that, like, if you put that information out there, that will help your argument more? Because I'm saying him just shooting out there, I'm not saying he's shooting blindly. I'm not saying he's shooting in the dark. You see what I'm saying? Because obviously, like, they've looked over this and they have some kind of idea of how they're going to do whatever they're going to do. What my question is, and what I'm trying to say is that he might not be shooting blindly, he might not be shooting in the dark, but can you at least tell people why you're trying to convince them to go along with this? How will I be able to say that I am an American citizen if I don't have a birth certificate number? Because basically that's what you're doing. You get rid of a birth certificate. And we've always used a birth certificate as a primary way to show that we're American citizens. Am I right or wrong? Country COD says Trump all the way, my God. I don't care as long as they come legally. I agree with you, Country COD. But my brother, this is what I'm saying is that the ones who haven't came here legally, say you're going to deport them. But Trump said he don't want to break up families. That's the whole reason you're going to send them all back together. That's what we just went over. So I'm saying, how do you do that? That's my question. How you do that is that you get rid of birthright citizenship. That's what he says. We got to get rid of birthright citizenship. So you get rid of birthright citizenship. How do people like me and Charlie and Michael and Darren and Country COD, how do we say that we are American citizens? Guys, welcome to the Legal Wars podcast. You kicking it with your boy Ghostwriter. Thank you guys for coming in. As you guys come in, I ask that you guys get down in the comments. Let me know your thoughts on immigration, birthright citizenship. It don't matter if you're a Republican, Democrat, Independent, none of that matters. And guys, I ask that y'all like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, guys, and let's keep it going. Mr. Charlie Freeman, he says most civilized countries have birthright citizenship. Mr. Charlie, we're going to get into that in just a little bit. So Mr. Charlie, are you in favor or are you against birthright citizenship? So Charlie says that's very easy to find out who's a U.S. citizen and who is not. Charlie, he's trying to redefine what I'm saying. Like, Trump is saying that he wants to end birthright citizenship with an executive order. That's what he's saying. So I'm saying you end birthright citizenship, then how do we define who is an American citizen? That's my question. Mr. Charlie, if you take away birthright citizenship, how are we going to define who is and who not an American citizen? Kaya, good morning, Miss Kaya. She said it's not about morality. Our economy is dependent on cheap labor. Kaya, I agree with you 1,000%. Me personally, I don't think it's any way that you can get rid of all the immigrants. Listen, I think, Kaya, look, I'm going to just give you a train of thought that President Trump has, or he may have had, or he might not even thought of this, but just tell you kind of what happened the last time he did what Kaya said. So KS says that we're dependent on cheap labor, definitely, because we don't want to work for $7.50 an hour. And those people that are coming from Haiti, those people that are coming from all these foreign countries, a lot of these foreign countries, that's why they're coming. $7.50 an hour to them is like $27.50 an hour to us. But Ms. Kaya, this is what I'm saying. This is the whole thing. One good thing that I could think of behind that is that whenever you don't have that cheap labor no more, Trump stops the immigrants from coming in, or he slows the immigration flow way down. Okay, so you don't have that cheap labor no more, and then those $7.50 jobs are open. What I've seen happen is a lot of times, since you don't have immigrant, listen, it's like Trump's plan actually is a perfect storm for a great economy, and I'm gonna tell you why. And y'all tell me where I'm wrong. JD, I'm gonna get to you just a second, my brother. Y'all tell me where I'm wrong. This is why I think so. Ms. Kaya said we dependent on cheap labor. We are dependent on cheap labor, okay? One thing is for certain is whenever you cut taxes, a lot of times what happens is by cutting taxes, you increasing revenue to them businesses, okay? So you cut tax, I say I'm Amazon, and say we make, I'm just wild figures, guys, don't quote me. Say we make $500 million a year, okay? And we paying what? 20, 30%. So we're paying 20% of that. Let's say we're paying $100 million a year, okay, in taxes. You're going to cut my taxes down 5% more. You know what I'm saying? So say now I'm paying $80 million a year in taxes. A lot of times what business owners would do with that extra money is they'll try to expand their business. They're going to buy more product. And one of the things they're going to do is they're going to hire more workers, okay? So a lot of workers, the businesses will grow. That's how the Republicans grow the economy. So the workers now, there's a demand for workers now, even on higher paying jobs. Go back and look at the numbers. That's how his numbers grew amongst wages. You know what I'm saying? So listen, so what Ms. Kaya said, when he closed those, a regular Republican would be against immigration, but they would never go as far as Trump goes. So now Trump's going to go and he's going to close the border. So now he's letting very, very few immigrants come into America, right? So you know what happens now. So those $7.50 hour jobs, they're looking for American workers now, because the immigrants aren't there to work the job. So you know what they're going to have to do? Y'all let me know what they're going to have to do in the chat. They're going to have to raise their wages. So instead of charging $7.50 an hour, now they're going to have to try to pay $9 an hour to get some workers. If they can't get 9, they're going to have to get 10. They're going to have to get 11. So I think that Trump's plan actually is a perfect storm to grow the economy. Ms. Kaya, I appreciate that comment, God. Ma'am, that was great, though. Guys, welcome to the Legal Wars podcast. As you guys come in, Republicans, independents, Democrats alike, I invite all of you guys, if y'all want to have a conversation, a discussion about immigration this morning, jump down in the chat, let your voices be heard, and let's get to cracking. My boy JD says they should get rid of birthright citizenship to non-citizen parents. Anchor baby started a long time ago, and nothing has been done about it. But my boy JD, what I'm gonna say is what is the plan? Listen, I understand what you're saying, JD. Trust me, I feel your pain, my boy. But JD, I'm saying what is the plan forward? How do you move forward, and how do you guarantee citizenship? Because see, listen, I was born in America. JD, were you? Not to, but I'm saying if you were born in America, JD, if Joseph was born in America, I'm saying if that's how we know that we're American, right, it's because we were born in America. Most of us know that we're American because we're born in America. So if you get rid of birthright citizenship, in my opinion, I'm saying I don't understand. I don't see how, okay, I understand the pain for why, the argument is even there to get rid of it. But my point is that, like, what do you do? How do you replace a birth certificate? That's my question. How are we going to replace a birth certificate? You guys, please let me know. Jump down in the comments. Mr. Charlie Freeman said, we've seen this before. No such thing as trickle-down economics. He said, being born here doesn't make you an American. Oh, okay, Charlie. So what does make you an American? That's what I'm saying. How do you, Charlie, I don't mean in a sense of, I think what you're going to say, like being patriotic, XYZ, XYZ. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying in a legal sense, how do we legally define somebody as an American citizen? How do we do that? Y'all, I hadn't seen nobody tell me that. I'm saying if you have Republicans in the stream and y'all support in it birthright citizenship, like it looked like my boy Charlie does, I'm saying, how would you define an American? Y'all tell me. I understand I understand the problem, anchor babies. Oh yeah, let me just run over to America and let me just have a baby all of a sudden, and then my baby is an American, and then I have some kind of claim to America. All you got to do is come have a baby. But what I'm saying is though, Charlie, listen, this is what I'm gonna say, Charlie. On top of that, y'all hadn't defined to me, or y'all hadn't told me how we would define an American moving forward from this point. This is what I'm gonna say. If you get rid of birthright citizenship, in my opinion, they still gonna be scheming on getting in America. Am I right or wrong? You think you get rid of birthright citizenship, people gonna say, okay, that's it. We're not gonna try to go to America no more. We're gonna try to go to Europe, or we're gonna try to go to Canada, or we're gonna try to stay in Mexico. No, they just gonna try to find different ways. Now they're gonna start trying to like get married or something. You see what I'm saying? Now they're going to be trying to become an American through marriage. I think it's just going to open up other avenues, but I just do not think that it's going to change anything. Good morning, Aloha Kitty. How are you doing? JD says being born an American from American citizens. Oh, so JD, you want to up it a little bit. You want to say, see, I ain't heard that in the plan. I didn't hear that I never heard the man say that he wanted to modify birthright citizenship, okay? Because what JD just said, bro, that made perfect sense. To me, don't it to y'all? I never heard him say he wanted to modify birthright citizenship. What I heard him say is he wanted to scrap birthright citizenship. But being born in America to American citizenship, like all of us who were born in America to American citizenship, to American citizens, it looks like we get to keep our birth certificates under JD's plan. But what I'm saying is I haven't heard President Trump say that. That's all I'm saying. Charlie Freeman says we have standards. Most Western countries go back 4 or 5 generations. Charlie, that is very interesting to know. See, brother, I don't know all this stuff. So what I'm saying is Charlie, can you throw that in the chat where that information come from? And I'll look it up right now. Because what I heard is, what we finna get to in the next segment is most Western countries, they do like a country of descent. So I'm French. I got French, I'm French. I guess that's what he's saying, 4 or 5 generations. Charlie, I guess that's what you're saying, right? Because like I'm French. So that's what makes me a French citizen, because I'm French. They don't have you were born in France. But see, the problem we have in America, how we gonna do that? Oh, I'm white. Because I'm white, that makes me an American citizen. Well, whatever white you are, there's other white people in that country. If you Italian and you white, they still got white Italians that could come over here that's not American citizen. So I'm saying, how we going, oh, I'm an American. What makes you an American? 150 years, you got a birth certificate. That goes for blacks and whites. I know it started for black people. I guess if you were white like 160 years ago, and if you came into America while you were white, then you were automatically a citizen. Maybe any of you guys in here would know that. Good morning, Mr. Angelo. Good morning. Like maybe you guys know that. But what I'm saying is, I don't know that. I have never heard of that before in my life. So I'm saying, like, it makes sense. Maybe that's what they want to do. You see what I'm saying? KF says it's defined in the Constitution. KF, the 14th Amendment, 150 years, wrote for the free black slaves, said that if you were born in the United States, you were a U.S. citizen. Donald Trump said he want to get rid of that. That's what I'm saying. So I've been asking the stream, how do we define birthright citizenship? How are we going to define it? And so what Charlie Freeman says, you go back 4 or 5 generations. You see what I'm saying? What JD says is you have to be born from American citizen. What I'm saying is I haven't heard the Republicans articulate that. I hadn't heard Donald Trump articulate that. And I know y'all going to say Donald Trump's not in office yet, and I agree with y'all. He's still got to get in office. But what my thing is that, like, I'm saying, if you saying day one, I'm going to sign an executive order in the birthright citizenship, we going to get into that in a second, bro. In my opinion, you coming into office with straight chaos. Straight chaos. Guys, I see y'all coming in. Welcome in, guys. Legal Wars Podcast. I want to say Merry Christmas to everybody. I want to say good morning to Angelo. Good morning to Aloha Kitty. If you guys have not already liked the video, would you like the video? Subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell. And guys, if you guys want to donate to the channel, if you want to change the conversation, anything you want to say whatsoever, hit that super chat button. Your donations much appreciated. I want to say Merry Christmas to everybody in the chat. I see my boy, the Will of the U.S. says, you watch CNN too much. So I feel where you're coming from. But I watch Fox too. I watch MSNBC too. You know, so I watch like independent media too, So I'm just saying, like, I don't know. Jay Nanya says, I believe illegally immigrating should be easier and illegal immigration should be punished a lot more severely. I'm saying, Jay Nanya, you got to pay for that. That's a great idea, but you got to pay for it. When you house them, okay, you got to pay everything that we got to pay for the house. You got to pay somebody to house them. You see what I'm saying? You got to feed them. It takes time. So I'm saying, like, in my opinion, they don't get them out of here quick enough. You need to be on the next. If you're going to get them out of here, you need to catch them at the border. If you can't catch them at the border, they start migrating in these cities. You need to have things in place to catch them and throw them back. But just like my girl, I don't know if she's still in here earlier, but Kaya, what Kaya said is that Kaya said the issue is with that, though. You know what I'm saying? She said the issue is with that is that we need the migrants for cheap labor. What you guys think? You know what I'm saying? Glenn Chung said it's going towards the 666 chip that will connect us. Hey, Glenn, what 666 chip you Glenn, I'm gonna ask you one question. Since you talking about the 666 chip, hey Glenn, who's gonna make the chip? Who's gonna manufacture the chip? Under what administration will the chip be enacted, Glenn? That's too funny. Jay Nanya says, I believe legally immigration should be easier. Jay Nanya, you get the trophy of the day. Should be way easier. And see, look, Jay Nanya, that's what Kamala, was talking about. Legal immigration, bro, should be 10,000% easy. I think that's how you fix the problem. Listen, this is what I'm saying. Look, hold on just a second, guys. I'm sorry. So I've been talking to JD. I've been talking to Charlie. I'm talking to all these people, okay? So, Charlie, here's my question to you. What happens in 4 years? You see what I'm saying? Listen to me. I want y'all to listen to me. All of y'all in this chat right now. I know some of y'all might be doing other stuff, but if y'all don't hear nothing, I'm finna say right now, I'm finna give y'all some wisdom. I'm finna give y'all some truth on this one. What happens in 4 years? Angelo, question, my brother. What happens in 4 years? Say for some miracle, I'm not going to say he could sign an executive order because that's going to get litigated He's not going to be able to do nothing with no 14th Amendment, with no executive order. He might have 30 days at the most, and then they're going to file an injunction on that, and the judge going to stop it while they litigate the case. And he's not going to be able to do that without no constitutional amendment, without changing the Constitution, okay? So you sign the executive order day one, say nobody challenge you, and they let you do whatever you want to do. And you start, instead of taking back just the parents or whatever, or the illegals, now you could take back the children and the illegals. The whole family, you're going to take out the whole families at one time. We let you do what you want to do. What's going to happen in 4 years when the Democrat comes in or the Democrats take over? It could take 8 years. Who knows? What's going to happen when they change the law back? What's going to happen? You're going to be in the same spot that you have been in for the last 100 years. It's like on repeat, over and over and over and over. You guys figure deal me. Y'all feel what I'm saying? What seemed like it would be a better plan to me, Angelo, is if you fix the system that allows them to come in the country in the first place. Like Kamala was saying, I'm not trying to take no sides, but it makes sense. If you fix the system, listen, if Trump did that, when the Democrats come back in the office, who wants to overthrow a system that makes it legal or illegal for them to come in? Like, they're not going to try to change that. And then when the Republicans come back in, why would they want to overthrow that? The legality of them entering the country. I think that's a better thing to me. If you decide whether the legal or illegal to process the people through. I just think if you gave a person an opportunity to process through quickly, I'm talking about 30 days at the latest, from either their country or at the border. If you gave them an opportunity to process through quickly, to me, in my opinion, like, instead of going over this dangerous thing over the border, giving some gangster guy like money to get me across the border and I might lose my life, instead of going through all that, man, I'm gonna just 30 days and you ain't really got to pay no money to see if I could get some asylum. It seemed like that's what I would do. Wouldn't you? KF says he can't get rid of it. He can't get rid of it. That's just what I'm saying, KF. I don't think he can. But he said he's going to sign the executive order. That's what he said. Charlie said lineage, bloodline. That's simple. Go and Google, how do you become a citizen in France, England, and Germany? Yes, sir, I agree with that. 1,000%. That's what that is. 10,000%. But I'm saying England, Germany, France, like, they could trace their bloodline, their lineage back. I guess we could to a certain extent as the great grandson or great great grandson of a black free slave. I guess to a certain extent I could trace my lineage back, but I think at some point I'm gonna end back up in Africa with my lineage. Angelo says the Trump administration is going to deport all the illegal migrants that are criminals. Is that all they're deporting, Angelo? Because we talking about birthright citizenship this morning, my brother. Because he said he want to end 150-year 14th Amendment birthright citizenship. He wants to change that. That's what he said. Angelo says, hey, Ghost, our country has a lot of foreign enemies. Remember 9/11? Yes, sir, we do. 10,000%. But I'm saying, Angelo, how do you want to combat that? What's your game plan, my brother, in combating that? JD said if they incentivize, see there, he talking, becoming a citizen, things might change. He talking. You see what I'm saying? Just like that in the stream. Not that many people in here. Just like that in the stream. Look at them ideas. Look at them ideas. He talking. Because I'm saying, like, you just saying, I'm going to close the border. I'm going to deport all the aliens. You did that last time. It didn't work. So now you want to end birthright citizenship, which is a battle that I think is going to create like new enemies for him immediately. So you want to end birthright citizenship. Like, I just don't. I think you have to fix the entire system. Evan says that will wreck the country. Evan, will you explain how that will wreck the country, my brother? I don't see how it would wreck the economy. Excuse me. Because we're going to talk about that in just a second. I just got to go a little faster. Good morning, Colin. Good morning, my brother. How are you doing? Angelo says the Biden-Harris administration did our country a disservice by allowing our borders wide open. I don't disagree with that at all. Angelo, what you got to understand, I'm going to try to go over this at the end of the stream. Trump had tried to put orders in or enact orders that went into Biden's administration. So the borders were closed for a while. Okay? Y'all fact check me on this if I'm wrong. When Biden knocked the borders, but Trump made it harder for migrants to get here in Biden's first 2 years. When whatever Trump had going on when it expired, I guess the country was calling for that $7.50 labor because we need that cheap labor, y'all. Am I right or wrong? Who in this stream want to work a $7.50 an hour job? Y'all, I'll wait for y'all. Because we going to talk about that, about the economy. Who in this stream want to work a $7.50 an hour job? Nobody do. You know how much the average Haitian makes in a week? Less than $7.50 in a week. And you paying that in an hour, bro. They're going to go to McDonald's and work harder than you do at your $30 an hour job. You see what I'm saying? We need the cheap labor. If we don't get the cheap labor, you know what's going to happen? If we don't get the cheap labor, you know what's going to happen. Y'all want me to tell you what's going to happen if we don't get the cheap labor? I could tell y'all what's going to happen. Those same businesses going to have to raise their wages to get American workers to work. So at some dollar stores, you're going to get $7.50 an hour jobs. And at some dollar stores, they paying $9 an hour. In the same communities, if y'all didn't know that. That's because they can't get the workers. They're going to have to pay the American work. And that's going to hurt that business's bottom line. That's why immigration is good. What Joe Biden did is, instead of letting people trickle in, when the Trump laws ended, he just opened the borders up for years. And I think that could have cost them the election. That's just my opinion. Let me see what you guys are down here saying. So Miss Aloha Kitty said, please like, subscribe to the video. It's free to show us love, and we appreciate you guys very much. And Miss Aloha, I appreciate you. Angelo says, hey, Ghost, our country has a lot of foreign enemies. I'm sorry, Angelo, I read that. You are 1,000% correct. Aloha says, if illegals get deported, it would destroy the economy. That's what we were just talking about. Aloha, I don't think they understand the depths of that. Can you please just keep expounding on that so we can help our conservative brothers and sisters out? Angelo says the country was easier to come in before 9/11. True. After we got attacked, it made it hard. So Angelo's pretty much saying things changed after 9/11. Evan says we need a much more efficient path to citizenship. I'm going to read your comments all the way down, Evan, because I think you onto something. He says that, did you vote for Trump, Ghost? No, sir, I did not vote for Trump. I was an independent, supported Kamala. You know what I'm saying? He said he's talking to Charlie. And then he says, let's see what Evan says. And then after that, Evan disappears. So yeah, Evan, that's some really, really good points, bro. And I appreciate that for your commentary, bro. So let me see. I'm gonna scroll back up and let's see. I see Charlie. He said we need to fix America before we allow immigrants to come here. We have a serious homeless problem. He got a point about that though. It's not a homeless. Well, I mean, I guess that could come from a lot of different things. That could come from drugs. So a bunch of social problems can cause homelessness. Listen, let me tell you guys, anytime you go to cities where you have a lot of money, where you have a lot of wealth, the people who got rich had to step on the backs of others to get that wealth. Does that make sense to you? So any cities where you got a lot of rich people, you're going to have a lot of homeless. Because I'm sure you got a ton of millionaires in Houston and you got a ton of homeless people. That's probably in a lot of places too. Let's see. Charlie says you could trace our lineage back from chattel slavery. America keeps excellent records. KF says, thanks for the interesting chat. I got to go get ready for work. I like the way you're thinking. Keep your head up. KF, I appreciate it. So with that being said, guys, we're going to continue with the content. I'm going to say it one more time, guys. I ask that you like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, and guys, the super chat button is wide open. If you want to donate to the channel, if you want your comment read or want to start a discussion, hit that super chat button. I'll stop what I'm doing, read your comment, and we can have a discussion. So guys, I'm going to get in depth about birthright citizenship. As most of you guys know, there's two types of citizenship recognized by the United States government. One based on descent. So we do have a citizenship based on descent, and the other based on birthplace. The first type grants U.S. citizens to children born abroad to at least one citizen parent. We already have that in place. So answer the question. You get rid of birthright citizenship, you must be born from a U.S. parent. That's how they're going to fix that. The other guarantees the right to anyone born on U.S. soil except the children of foreign diplomats, okay? The 14th Amendment grants citizenship to anyone born in the U.S. It states all persons born or naturalized in the United States and subject to the jurisdiction thereof are citizens of the United States. 30 years after its ratification, the Supreme Court ruled that birthright citizenship applied to those born in the U.S. to immigrant parents. It has been interpreted to apply regardless of a parent's legal status. The case centered on Wong Kim Ark, who was born in San Francisco in 1873 to Chinese parents who were lawfully permanent residents. He left the United States temporarily at age 21 to visit his parents, who had by then moved back to China. Upon his return, he was denied entry under the Chinese Exclusion Act on the ground that he was not a citizen. The nation's highest court ruled that the 14th Amendment made Wong a citizen. During the NBC interview, Trump erroneously said that the United States is the only country that has it. In fact, more than 30 countries recognize birthright citizenship, most of them in the Western Hemisphere. Most countries around the world recognize citizenship by descent. Sam Ehrman, a law professor at the University of Michigan who studies citizenship, said that the U.S. modeling birthright citizenship is part of the reason more countries have it now. If you have it based on descent, then you could end up with people who spend their whole lives in your country and don't get to be members, and their children and their children's children. Ehrman said, birthright citizenship, he said, works as a way to ensure that people being governed in a place are actually part of the place. In a post last year on his campaign website, Trump wrote that he would issue an executive order his first day as president, directing federal agencies to require that at least one parent to be born a U.S. citizen or lawful permanent resident for their future children to become automatic U.S. citizens. Guys, we answered our own questions. Trump wrote that he would issue an executive order as president, directing first day. He said he's doing this first day, directing federal agencies to require that at least one president be a U.S. citizen. One parent. You guys agree with that or disagree with that? You know what I'm saying? I think, in my opinion, guys, I think he's going to change just so much stuff. Angelo, I see you, my brother. I'm going to get down there with you in just a minute. Do you guys agree with that? Think about how many people would potentially have to leave America if he does this. Or is he going to enact legislation that keeps, you see what I'm saying? It just seems like, bro, it's just bad, man. Like, but hey, you know, he was voted in to make the change. So, hey, You know what I'm saying? I can't hate on him, man. However he wants to make the change, voted in to make the change. You know? I don't know, man. So if you have it based on dissent, I just read that in a post last year on his campaign website, Trump wrote that he would ensure an executive order. You know what I'm saying? Trump basically saying moving forward, you know, when on his first day as president, you have to, your parent has to be an American citizen for you to be a citizen. I mean, think about that. He's saying your parent has to be. So I'm saying you're going to start deporting people that have been living here for 40 years. How are you going to do that? He said the order would clarify that children of undocumented immigrants should not be issued passports, social security numbers, or eligible for certain taxpayer-funded welfare benefits. I'm saying, is he only going to go after? Is he only going to go after? That's my question. Y'all know. Angelo, no, he down there. I see you. I'm getting down there. You see, I think Angelo knows. But I'm saying, are you only going to go after? Is that your goal, is to get rid of the children? Because I'm saying you start, that's like, to me, because it's like you going into flaky ground, in my opinion. Because what about the people who are 50 years old and their parents here too, and their parents are like 80 years old and they've been in America their whole life? You going to deport them? They ain't commit no crimes, positive member of society. Some of them are actually like they're representatives. You feel me? You could serve your country. If one parent, I'm saying, listen, I ain't trying to be no hater, but I'm saying, was her mama born in America? Because I'm saying, if Melania's mama wasn't born in America, then shouldn't she get deported too? Oh, it's just if you're going out to immigrant. What happens if you get into it with somebody and you got this law now that you, I'm saying, bro, that just seemed like that's kind of like you going to a ground that, I don't know, he rolling the dice though. Maybe that's what it takes. He said, okay, on NBC, Trump said he would end birthright citizenship. If we can, through executive action, legal scholars broadly agree it is not within the president's executive power to end birthright citizenship. What you guys think? I see y'all down there. Amending the Constitution is a rigorous process. It's a high bar. You know what I'm saying? And I've already pretty much told you guys that. But Trump said he's going to sign that order. That's what Trump's saying. Guys, it's discussion time. I'm about to jump down there with y'all. And I see y'all active, okay? So it must be something else I'm missing about immigration. It has to be, okay? Most countries followed America, recognize citizenship by descent. And I would imagine if you ended birthright citizenship, like we would all the way have to do that, right? Wouldn't we? Say if you was a black person and you were born in Haiti. That's the question. And then you migrated to America and you have a Haitian child on American soil. What happens then? You gonna send them both back? Oh, not the dreamers? I'm just saying we seem like we don't have enough information about this. You know what I'm saying? French people born in France? Of course. Russian people born in Russia. What descent is America when you a melting pot? It's discussion time, guys. What's your thoughts on immigration? What's your ideas? How can we implement or fix any of this, guys? I want to have this discussion. Jump down in the comments and let your boy know. So, guys, I ask that y'all like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell. Once again, guys, that super chat button is wide open. If you guys want to donate to the channel, or if you want your comment read, just hit that super chat button. I'll stop what I'm doing, read your comment first, and we'll have a discussion. So, guys, Benji, good morning, Benji. God, I see it's a lot of comments in here, so I'm going to get to Benji first. Benji said, I do think it would be ideal if all countries would come together as a mega country. I don't think so, Benji. controlled by a group of people, Benji, I think that's going to fall apart. In my opinion, that's just my opinion. Are you hearing that from somewhere, Benji? That's very interesting, in my opinion. Kristen Jones says she live in South Texas. Kristen, where you live at, baby? I live in Houston. She said, better described as North Mexico. Wow. She's laughing out loud, though. She said the wage here is already affected. I watch immigrants go cash the checks, and 2/3 get 6 to Mexico to familiar. Hey, that's funny, Kristen. She says also immigrants will live together in one home. I ain't saying this, y'all. I'm not saying this. She said there could be 10 in one house and each makes $1,600 a month. That's $16,000 a month in this home, and we could live off of nothing. Angelo says, Ghost, our next 4 years will be more prosperous than our last. Angelo, I'm not disputing that, Angelo, and I'm going to get into that. Like, I'm going to do a stream on that. I think I figured out Trump's economic formula that other Republicans could not, because, you know what I'm saying, Angelo, I'm going to just do it real quick because you said that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said this earlier. So somebody said we depend on immigrants. We dependent on, and we do, for cheap labor. So you stop the immigration from coming into America, right? You cut taxes. Now everybody's hiring. You don't have enough workers. Bam, your economy on fire. I think that's his formula. So I'm not saying that. Angelo says, as a Trump supporter, you're welcome. Let's see. He says, salute to all my Trump supporters. Evan says, mass deportation doesn't mean only some. That means everybody. We don't have the resource, Evan, to get rid of. Now you increasing this. You're not talking about what they say, 10 to 20 million people came in under Joe Biden. You're talking about getting rid of all those 20 million. Plus, you want to get rid of ones that was already here and their children. So you're going to deport 25, 30 million people in 4 years on whose dollar? I don't see it, Evan. You see what I'm saying? It's just plans. Presidents make plans all the time. I think he has great intentions. I think he's going to make a change. I think he's going to be probably better on immigration than Joe Biden, would you think? But the actual big difference that we're expecting to see, I don't think that's how you're going to change it overall. Because I believe, like I always say, in 4 years, it's going to go right back to where it was before. Colin says, smash the subscribe button for us. You know what I'm saying? Make sure the notifications are on. And share a live stream. Appreciate it, my boy Colin. Evan says, Ghost, if you talking like this and voted Trump, I'm sorry, but you got duped. I did vote Trump. And Evan, why you say that? Why would you say that? I just want to know, why would you say you got duped? Aloha says he's not going to fix much. She don't think he's going to fix much, Angelo. Angelo, this is what I'm saying. And I'm not trying to get into no argument or discussion or no anti-Trump hatred or anything like that. I'm just going off of what Aloha Kitty said, and I'm representing that sentiment that she's saying. Like I heard Trump, and I got a stream coming up where he's saying he doesn't think he's going to be able to do much to lower grocery prices. Bro, that's the reason why he won the election. When y'all say, so this is what I'm saying, Angelo and Colin, this is a great discussion to have with you guys. Y'all my two favorite guys in here. Y'all, Keith and Brian C. But Keith and Brian C. ain't in here. It's just y'all two. So I'm going to say this, my boy. Check this out, my boy. So look, if grocery prices were $3.75, and I'm saying, oh, y'all remember when Trump was in office? We got groceries for $2.50. So I'm saying, what's going to happen? So guys, this is what I'm saying. What's going to happen come a year from now if grocery prices aren't $3.75? What happens if what Kamala says is going to happen and now they $4.25? What happens then? Or say they not 375. And y'all can argue a lot of reasons, gas prices dropping, like people hiring, that, you know, you're going to drop the grocery prices down some. So say you're going to drop them down some. So say I voted for Trump thinking that eggs going to go from 375 to 250. And say they go from 375 to 325. You feel what I'm saying? Because I'm saying him out of his own mouth, he said he doesn't think that he's going to be able to. That's what he said. You know what I'm saying? But he wasn't saying that on the trail, and that's why they voted for him. So yeah, man, I'm gonna voice Miss Aloha Kitty's concerns because I'm independent and I didn't support him. Hey, listen, Angelo, let me say something, my boy. Let me say something, Angelo. What happens if we vote? Like, I don't think it's a question that the gas price is gonna drop. I don't think it's a question people gonna have more money in their pockets. It's gonna be multiple jobs. But what I'm saying, what happens if the grocery prices don't drop? What happens then? What happens if you don't deport that many people? What happens then? You see what I'm saying? Like, you know who's gonna pay for that, right? In 2 years, you know who's gonna pay for that. And in 4 years, you know who's gonna pay for that too. Because I'm saying, like, that's what people ran. Like, you running saying you're going to get all these prices down, and then after the election, you're going to come out and say, hey, I don't think I'm going to be able to do it. I'm saying Kamala was saying the whole time you couldn't do it. She was saying the whole time. She was saying the whole time that the stuff that it was going to go up. It was going to raise the prices on Americans, not lower them. She was saying that the whole time. So, Angelo, I'm saying, y'all saying that, but what happens if it don't work out? If it don't work out this time on the second time around, what happens then? What do we do then? Do we say Kamala was right? Or do you say me and Aloha Kitty was right? You see what I'm saying? What happens then? I'm just wondering. Because that's a good point, Aloha. Angelo says, Ghost, I believe a lot of migrants will stay, especially the ones that are working and being productive. I'm saying, like, how do we know that though, Angelo? Because what I'm saying, Angelo, I want something written on the books to where I know he not saying any, mini, money, mo, pick a tiger out his toe. You, my friend, has to go. I don't want him doing that. I want there to be a clear law on the books. That's what I'm saying. And I just think I started the stream like this. I know all the information, but I started it like that, just getting a feel from people because, you know what I'm saying, I'm not sure how people feel about this. You know what I'm saying? Colin says, so you can fix our airline issues after 9/11, cybersecurity, after the attack on the Pentagon and Cessna. You can't fix our border, a 9/11 attack. You are 1,000% right, Colin. But what I'm saying is I'm saying I think what VP Harris and what Aloha Kitty and what I supported in the election was that you need to reform the system. Listen, we've had this immigration problem for years. How old are you guys? Aloha, baby, you ain't got to put it in the chat. Colin, you ain't got to put it in the chat. Angelo, you ain't got to put it in the chat. But how old are y'all? As long as y'all been alive, we've been alive. I'm 44, but as long as I've been alive, we've had an immigration problem. We've had it. Facts. Cannot argue with that. As long as we've been alive. Everything that's happening right now that Trump's doing, it has been done before. And he realized he's a smart guy. He knows that. So he's saying he looked deeper in the way he wants to do it now is to end birthright citizenship. And if you read into it, he actually does a plan. But what I'm saying is like, how does that change anything from the way that it always been? I think you change it with fundamental change. What is the reasons that people want to keep coming across the border? They tried that, okay? You cannot give money to these corrupt leaders to give to their people. The people will never get the money. How do America give the people the money to make them want to stay at home? Just get the immigrants that we need. Because like Aloha said, we do need migrants for cheap labor. So how do we get the migrants that we want and make the other ones stay at home? One way you could do it is you can make an easier process for people to come across the border. Instead of taking 7 months for asylum, or sometimes 7 years, you can make that easier. You can hire more judges. That's one way to do it. You see what I'm saying? Because I know if it would only take 2, I got a fair chance, a fair argument, and it only takes 2 weeks. And we don't have these long asylum lines. I could just go right in, I could do the paperwork, and I got 2 weeks to go before an American judge and have a fair chance to come into America. Why would I want to take a long trek from Ecuador, cartels, paying thousands of American dollars to risk coming across the border and being sent right back? Bro, it's like this. It's like this. It's like when they legalized marijuana in Colorado, California, is it legal in New Jersey? You know what I'm saying? Look, when they legalized marijuana, let me tell you something. All the drug dealers went out of business. Because I just go in the store and get something better. That's what I'm saying. To me, it's like you need a creative change like that, to where you're tricking the immigrants into thinking that, hey, it's okay for me to walk into this asylum office because it's gonna benefit me better than just trying to walk across the border or pay some drug lord money to get me across the border. Like somebody said in the chat, incentivize them. I think, listen, I'm not hating on Trump. I think his heart's in the right place. I think he's trying. But what I'm saying is the first 4 years, as strong and tough as he was on immigration, Colin, Angelo, the facts just show as strong and tough as he was on immigration, his numbers, deportations were lower than Obama. So he said, hey, look, y'all, I got it this time. Build a wall. Yeah, we're going to finish building that wall. We're going to finish building on that wall. We're going to close the border. I'm going to do ABC. I'm going to do all that stuff I did last time. But look, I know that that's not enough. So I'm going to end birthright citizenship. But what I'm saying is, President Trump, in my opinion, all that's going to happen is you going to go through a flood of litigation, and we finna get into it, what comes with litigation. You're going to go through a flood of litigation, and it's still not going to solve the problem when you left 4 years from now. I think the best way to solve the problem, y'all can hate on me, y'all can hate on Aloha Kitty, all y'all want to. I think the best way to solve the problem is fundamental immigration reform. Incentive, you have to trick these people into believing that I am better off. Imagine in America, Colin, Angelo, Aloha, you see what I'm saying? Door Jam, Michael Sparks, you know what I'm saying? Imagine being in America and you saying, hey, I'm finna go to the Dominican Republic, and instead of going to the post office or going to a passport center, you go to a drug lord and you pay the drug lord thousands to take you to the Dominican Republic to stay and not come back. You see what I'm saying? Y'all got to think in that mentality. That's what they're doing in their countries. Us as Americans, it's unfathomable. Hey, Angelo, you know what I'm saying? It's unfathomable. You feel me? We can't imagine seeing that in America. But I'm saying in their country, it makes better sense to go to a drug lord to come to America than going the way we do it to go to a foreign country. That is what has to change. I think that's be the only way we're going to get like long-term change. Colin's talking to Aloha. Then the states will play. Man, y'all having a good conversation. I'm going to jump up in here. Let's see. Angelo says, I believe a lot of migrants will stay, especially ones that are working, being productive. Collins talking about fixing after 9/11. Angelo says the ones getting locked up and released right away are getting deported ASAP. 10,000%. They should have been doing that, Angelo. Aloha Kitty said his or they are going to come up with all that money to deport everyone. Aloha, I agree, 1,000%, baby. It costs a lot of money to do that. You got to house them first for a period of time, process them out the country. All of that costs money. You talking about, listen, Colin, even though it might be temporary, his agenda is so auspicious. You talking about exporting about 20, 30 million. Because he want to go after people. He want to end the birthright. So he going to export a whole lot of people. So this is what I'm saying, Colin. This is what I'm talking about, my boy. So you export all them people. You spending all that money to do that. Like Aloha says, who going to pay for it? You talking about like a whole nother prison system that you have to pay for, even though it's temporarily. But if you got 30 million, people say you got 5 million, you grab that one time. As you pulling them out, you grabbing more. So you're going to keep that 5 million till you get to 30 million. That 5 going to turn to 6 million, going to turn to 8 million. At one point, you're going to have probably about 5, 6, 7 million people housed at one time. Maybe only temporarily. I'm saying you're going to have to hire so, bro, it's a lot more difficult than what you're thinking. You know what I'm saying? Colin says that half the unneeded government employees get fired. We will have the money for that. That is true, though. Aloha says then the states will have to pay for unemployment. Aloha, you on the money today. I didn't even think about that. That's so true. Colin says cheap labor and cash labor undermines the American economy. Why does the American want that? Some people, the business owners want that. Colin, what business owner don't want? I understand what you're saying, and I agree with you, Colin. But go to the Dollar General and tell them that. You see what I'm saying? They're paying their employees that. Go tell them that. Go tell all the businesses. I'm not defaming you. I'm just saying that's how much you paying your employees, $7.50 an hour. So, Colin, I agree with you. But it's low-paying jobs that we need workers for. You see what I'm saying? Colin, you might be in McDonald's, and Cali, you might make $20 an hour. I could guarantee you a McDonald's in some Hickville town in West Virginia paying 7 something, maybe 8, maybe 9. You feel me? I know besides even the young people these days don't even want to work that job. Those kind of jobs. Am I right or wrong, y'all? But that's some good points, though. Angelo says no free hotels, no cars with money. Nice to know. Angelo, I don't see how you could do that though. I mean, if you just taking them back, if you just pushing them back, all you're gonna do is just grab them and push them. I understand what you're saying the way Joe Biden did, but those people kind of were like, well, they weren't welcomed in. But I'm saying he placed them there for a reason. They placed those Haitians in Springfield because the local government said they needed workers. That's what I'm saying. I don't see how you could see. Angelo says cut off the supply and you'll see, Angelo. Okay. I guess I don't see how that is relevant to what happened. Aloha said that's not going to happen. Baby, thank you so much. You see, that's why my homegirl. Angelo, you know you my dog. You feel me? Colin, you know you my dog. But you see what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about, Aloha Kitty. Tell him one more time. She said, Angelo, that's not going to happen. Really, us while he bankrupt 6 companies. Hey, Angelo, real quick, though. Real quick, I see you still in the stream. Angelo, I can't help it. I like Aloha in here. Cause look, we covering the Trump administration now, so that's how we talking to Trump. And I'm being objective as I can. I'm not gonna hate on him like that. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna just tell the policy. He got a lot of good ideas. I'm gonna just tell the policy. But here, Aloha Kitty, Aloha Kitty, and she not trolling because she been like that the whole time. That's where she feels about things. But seeing her come in with those one-liners, Angela, what you think about that, though? About them bankrupting the 6 countries? You don't think that the 6 companies? You don't think that matters, huh? Hey, Michael Sparks says you are so lost. Coming into America needs to be a process worth them being here. I agree with you, Michael. How am I lost? And you have to make it so everyone does it just well. I agree with you. Michael, you must not have followed the content, did you, my brother? Because I told you the entire time. Bro, I bump heads with Democrats. I bump heads with them because I said I don't agree with all those people. To me, they were hustling backwards. Look, all those poor people came into America, okay? They all came into America. Am I right or wrong, y'all? They came in. After they come into America, okay, the Democrats start taking money from the Americans and giving it to them. That's the whole argument. It's validity to that. How much validity, I'm not sure, but it's validity to that. Trump was expounding on it. But I'm saying, so those poor people ran to the Republican Party and Trump was promising them lower gas prices. I'm just saying if he don't deliver, bro, 2026 and 28, in my opinion, gonna be a shellacking for the Republicans. Colin says, Aloha, he owns companies in numerous different occupations: construction, business, accounting, framing, steel construction, electrical, plumbing, cybersecurity, business management. He has to learn. Yeah, he does. You right, though, Colin. And his businesses does make a little bit of money right now. Angelo says, Ghost, during the Trump administration, there was no buses of migrants going to sanctuary cities. Why? Angelo, you right. Because remain in Mexico was effective. Angelo, that's why, hey, Ghost, you should do a live call-in. Who am I doing a live call-in, Angelo? You trying to do one? You know what I'm saying, Angelo? If you want to do one, bro, like, look, I'll put my email address. And Angelo, what has to happen is just shoot me an email. It has to happen at the top of the stream before the stream starts. So basically, you give me you shoot me an email, and then like I'll have to do the thumbnail and everything, and I'll have to send you the link. You know what I'm saying? But I definitely want to do that. Who wants to do a live call-in? Colin, you want to do one? Angelo, you want to do one? Who want to do the live call-in? Where Aloha Kitty at? Aloha Kitty, you still here? I know you probably don't want to do one, but if you want to do one, Aloha Kitty, I definitely welcome you to come do a live call-in. One day you got some time. You know what I'm saying? So we could be having some fun with President Trump. Be Honest says, let's see. He said, put the number on the screen. I sent you my email. I put my email down there. It's not a phone number, Angelo. It's a link. It don't have nothing to do with a phone number. It's only a link. It's just a link. So look, I'm doing it right now, Angelo. That's my email. It's just a link, Angelo. Remember you had said that before about a phone call. It's not a phone call. It's just a link. It's just a link. So you see that comment that says ameliorate legal that just went in the stream? That's me, my brother. You feel me? So hit my phone. Guys, I thank y'all for participating, guys. We got one more segment. I just want to go over some things that's really, really, really interesting to you guys. I want to put this on your mind, Angelo, so y'all could say that I told y'all so. You feel me? So, guys, if you have not liked the video, I ask that you guys like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, and, guys, that super chat button is wide open. If you want to donate to the channel, or if you want your comment read, just hit that super chat button. I'll start what I'm doing. I'll read your comment first, and we can have a discussion. Guys, I've spoken about this 1,000 times, okay? 2,000 times. That human rights violations attract the attention of the entire world, regardless of what reason you're committing the violations. Who want to argue with me? Oh, Colin, you get it too? Here, look, Colin. Here it is, bro. We'll do it on 2 different days, okay? Hey, Colin, you see it? It's down below, amilleraylegal@gmail.com. Email me. Colin, you and Angelo, email me. We'll do it on 2 different days. Y'all listen to this. Aloha, Kitty. Aloha, you want to do one too? That $5 sticker. Thank you, baby. She always show your boy so much love. Y'all see why I be protecting her. And then, bro, she hung out. Well, we had a lot of Democrats at one time, but at one time, it wasn't none but Republicans in here. And bro, I used to get attacked ritually. You know what I'm saying? I kind of hard, come across kind of strong sometimes. But Aloha Kitty, bro, she been there day one. For real. Rocking with me. Baby, thank you so much for that donation. Merry Christmas to you, to your family, to all your loved ones. I hope y'all really enjoy your holidays and you have a great day. You and you guys have a great day. But Aloha Kitty, right above your sticker, thank you for that too. There's my email address. Anybody who wants to do a live-in show, any of my moderators, because I used to do that with other people. I'm not doing it with nobody else but moderators. Any moderator, especially people like Colin and Angelo and Aloha, like if y'all want to do a call-in, I put Amillerate Legal. Y'all see that comment? That's me. I put my email address down there. You guys can email me. I'll shoot you guys a link, and then we could do like a show like that. But guys, I want to tell y'all this. Listen to me. Angelo, Colin, Aloha, y'all rock with me for a long time. I love y'all. But if y'all listen to me, guys, listen to this. Listen to what I'm about to tell you. Charlie, I see you there too. U.S. President Jared Williams, I see you there. Y'all listen. I've said this 1,000 times, that human rights violations attract the attention of the entire world, regardless of what reason you commit them, okay? And let me tell you, let me explain it, okay? Now, we're not at the discussion time yet, but I called y'all's name because I'm finna ask y'all some questions, okay? How many people y'all think died in that Middle East conflict with Israel? And I'm asking the question. Angelo, Aloha, MGB set, U.S. President, and my boy Colin. That's who, and Dorjam. And be honest, that's who I see in the chat right now. And of course, Charlie. The question for the chat right now, y'all could put a number in the chat if you know. How many people would you estimate died in that Mideast conflict with Israel? Keith said 30,000 people. Good morning, my brother. Keith, I hope you better not be Googling. Because, Keith, that was really close. That's really good to make that estimate. Come on, guys. I want to see y'all make some guesses. How many people would y'all estimate? Okay, Keith, and what? When I tell you, you was real close, real close. How many people would y'all estimate died in that Israeli conflict? Charlie Freeman. Charlie, you've been on the internet, Charlie. You know why? Hey, Charlie, you know why I say that? Because it took you too long to answer that. I know you went to Google. D. Worthy says 20,000. That's a good choice, too. That's a good guess, too. You see what I'm saying? Let me tell y'all something. My boy Charlie, Aloha Kitty, said 35,000. Angelo says over 50,000. Angelo, that's what everybody would have think. Everybody. But y'all listen to this. And it's a reason why I'm telling y'all this. And y'all finna see this because you cannot see it right now. We know that Israel was viciously attacked, okay, by Hamas. So no one get me wrong. And that war has gotten so much bad press, it might have caused VP Harris, Michigan. It ignited anti-Jewish hate. and even seen protests, not only on college campuses, but for the first time in decades, an American uniformed soldier set himself on fire to protest that war. We've seen so much about that Israeli-Hamas conflict. Y'all tell me if I'm wrong. And then you read, so when I'm reading, I'm like, it's a huge, big war. In my mind, I'm thinking, oh man, ain't no way in the world less than probably 200,000-300,000 people died. I looked it up, I said 45,000. That looked like less people than the Iraq war. That's a lot of people, a lot of lives. But I'm saying how big it is in America, a foreign war, where American citizens don't want us to have nothing to do with Israel over this war. Some American citizens, at least. You would think that a lot of it's worse than that. I'm gonna tell you something. Watch something. Stay with me. Okay? Now, which conflict had more death? Y'all know now. The one in Ukraine or the one in Israel? Does it make sense? How many people on college campuses are protesting about the Ukrainian war? How many people have even talked about the Ukrainian war? How many people even care about the Ukrainian war? And Russia, one of our biggest ops, according to the Democrats. And Ukraine's supposed to be one of our biggest allies, like Israel. Ukraine was trying to join NATO before Putin attacked them. That's one of the reasons they say Putin attacked them. But we talk about Israel all the time. The college kids know about Israel. You got a soldier setting himself on fire in American uniform to protest that war. Ain't nobody doing that over Ukraine. But you know how many people died in Israel? 45,000. How many people died in Ukraine? We talking about, when we say died in Israel, I'm talking about Israelis, Hamas, all the people in that whole war. You know how many people died in Ukraine? 1 million. And why ain't nobody talking about it? I want to see if y'all could put it in the chat. Everybody talking about Israel, and ain't nobody talking about Ukraine. And 45,000 people died in Israel, that conflict, and 1 million in Ukraine. You know why? I'm going to tell you why. The difference is, y'all tell me if I'm wrong. Y'all need a drum roll for this. The difference is, in Ukraine, not many, if any, women and children are dying. Tell me how I'm wrong. They fighting a war different. They fighting that war like an old war. Tell me where I'm wrong. Like the old wars, the World War II in Siberia. It's your side against my side. Pew, 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 pew. Israel is a different situation. The terrain's different. It's a lot more urbanized. Tell me if I'm wrong. You know what the difference is? In Ukraine, not many, if any, women or children are dying. But in Israel, a lot have already died. Innocent civilians. Tell me where I'm wrong. And what happened? How many of us have seen a Palestinian mother or her child on television after an Israeli bombing? Throw it in the chat. Throw your hands in the chat. Put your hands up in the chat. Can y'all do those emojis? Raise your hands up in the chat. Throw a hand in the chat. You feel me? How many of us have seen on TV a Palestinian mother? You know what they face on soot? I'm sorry. They holding the baby. You see what I'm saying? After Israeli bombing. Human rights violations catch the eyes of the entire world. That's my point. That's my whole point. It is my belief that the same thing will happen when President Trump, if so, starts separating children from their mothers. And I'm going to tell you what I think he's going to have to do. He's going to go out the birthright citizenship with a pen stroke. It might last for about 90 days. He knows this. He already said it. But you can rest assured that after that executive order is enacted, the civil rights group will file an injunction to stop it immediately. So I think once they do that, we all know Trump, that's going to infuriate him. He got a point to prove. He mad now. I'm trying to fix America. I'm trying to birthright citizenship change, fundamental change to America. And then all of a sudden, here come them Democrats. And they didn't challenge me. And now the judge said that you can't do that. That's the 14th Amendment. You got to go through a certain process. So you know what I think Trump going to do, knowing Trump? He going to just start ripping people out. He going to want to, Trump a troll. I ain't hating on him. I'm just being real. He going to flip his neck at the Democrats. He going to start ripping families apart. Aloha Kitty, baby, tell me if I'm wrong. Colin, tell me if I'm wrong. He going to start ripping, because he mad now. He mad. He mad. Because they wouldn't allow him that birthright citizenship. He going to start ripping. He going to, oh, they got to get, I'm going to use my power now. They got to get out of here. And then he going to start ripping families apart by mid to late spring, and come July, August. My belief, I told y'all that. If he, listen, I'm finna get to that. Let me not break that down yet. On those pictures on TV of families being separated, just like what's happening in Israel, you cannot put them images on TV. You gonna get leftist groups, extremist groups, human rights groups, they coming for you, boy. They gonna start gunning for you. Just like Netanyahu. Netanyahu got a trial. Y'all know that? Go Google that. Hey, Charlie, bro, go Google that, my boy. Netanyahu got a real trial, different than like Trump's. Netanyahu facing jail time. It's on the table. He probably won't get convicted, but Israel got Netanyahu on trial. Israel got Netanyahu on trial, boy. You hear me? You hear me? They're going to find a way to get at you, bro. You don't do human rights stuff. You go, bro, they'll take that any way they play that picture of you separating that woman from a child, they could play that anywhere and make you look terrible. Oh, look what America doing. Look what Donald Trump doing. He's separating women. What country in the world besides in America where everybody don't agree with that? I know Aloha Kitty don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. Keith don't agree with that. Where everybody don't agree with that, even in America, but the ones who do in America. What other country in the world besides in America where you gonna say it's okay to separate a mother from her child in any circumstances? Because last time you wanted to do it, say like you want, listen, pump the brakes. Tell me where I'm wrong. And listen, if you still in here, Angelo, if you still in here, Colin, we have to do this. We have to be critical. I was critical of the Democrats, wasn't I, Aloha? Wasn't I, Keith? And so if I'm covering him, we have to be critical. Because if we critical, that's going to help you out, bro. I'm trying to help you out, bro. Real talk. Because last time you was in office, you said, listen, you said you're going to separate the families. Remember this, y'all? He separate the families to make a point that this is what happens if you come in the country illegally. Did it help him? Did it help him? Did it help him? You going after birthright citizenship. I'm the first one telling y'all that. That's a huge mistake. That's a big mistake. You get into a fight that is unnecessary. I understand why he's doing it. I'm not saying I don't know why he's doing it. I'm not saying he's completely wrong. What he's saying makes sense at his core. Even though, Aloha Kitty, baby, I think we do need immigrants. But hey, you know what I'm saying? If he want to cut taxes on Jeff Bezos, you know what Bezos gonna do? Oh, I got an extra 20 million. I'm going to try to make more. In order for him to make more money, he got to hire more people. So, yeah, get some more people some jobs. Human rights. Anything that helps my fellow humans, I'm going to be for it. I'm a legal person. Angelo, you email me, my boy. So when you email me and you gonna tell me that you got a legal problem, I'm gonna say, hey, Angelo, I can't help you because you a Republican. I don't think like that. I'm gonna say, hey, aloha, baby, I can't help you because you a Democrat. I don't think like that, y'all. I'm a legal person. I look at the laws in all these situations. That's why people say, oh, you was just supporting Kamala. Y'all wait a second. Just wait a second. Next week, 7 days, Christmas Eve, I'm going to do, when we come on the stream, it's going to be about Kamala. Give me a second. You were supporting Kamala, now you supporting Trump. Y'all don't understand. I told y'all I'm an American. I'm not no Republican. I'm not no Democrat. I'm an independent legal person. I'm going to look at the law. Looking at the law, in my opinion, it's a nightmare what he's trying to do. I understand he wants to be tough on the immigrant. And what, listen, 10,000 times. I've told y'all this before, Angelo, you remember? You could see truth. We both could look at a picture from different angles and both see truth. I told y'all 1,000 times. The purpose of what he's doing makes too much sense. Because I could just think, hey, you know what I'm saying? If I want to become an American, definitely get my child to become an American. They have a better future. And I know in America, them Americans, man, they rich though. They are. Real talk. Regular average families. The regular average family could take in an immigrant and not starve or hurt. We, the people, really could take care of those immigrants ourselves. That's a whole different conversation. Elon Musk can by himself. Elon Musk could take care of the immigrants by himself. You feel what I'm saying? America's super rich. Super duper rich. So, I mean, we could go like, hey, we could take care of these immigrants. It's just the way you approach the situation. I'm getting in the chat. I'm just saying, y'all, listen, people may have forgotten. Let me explain. So I got a couple, that's what I told y'all. I saved the best for last. We all know about immigration, y'all. We all know, we not know the birthright citizenship fight, but y'all, that's the new fight for it. It's just irregular old Trump. He ain't saying I'm gonna build a wall. He started the wall. He gonna finish the wall. He probably gonna close the border. He probably gonna start deporting criminals. All of that. But here's my thing, though. My biggest thing right here is that birthright citizenship. This is my belief. It's my belief, okay? If you guys have not forgotten, okay? July, August, that's my prediction. That birthright citizenship, when you start separating the families, it's going to ignite a spark under the leftists and the Democrats. And I'm going to tell you why I know this. I'm going to tell you how I know this. Okay. People may have forgotten the summer of 2020, but in recent years, we hadn't heard from Antifa. Where's Antifa at? All I heard Trump say during 2020 was Antifa. And then we had January the 6th. Was that the Proud Boys or was it really Antifa? They might be blaming the FBI because they know they weren't Trump people, but it wasn't the FBI. It could have been just Antifa. Them people got like powerful people with them, intelligent people with them, that former military people with them that ain't affiliated with the military. They just believe what they believe and they in that group. Oh, I'm in that group. Look what we used to. Bro, I'm saying, like, was that Antifa or was that the Proud Boys January the 6th? But since then, we hadn't heard nothing from Antifa. Where they been at? Angelo Collins, where Antifa been at? You think they been decimated? Do you think they went away? When the last time you heard from them? I'm trying to make y'all think. Y'all could say, hey, he picked the wrong candidate. You could ask my father, who I told him about 10 days before the election, who I told him was going to win that election, Angelo. You think I didn't know Trump was going to win that election? I believed in Kamala. I hoped in Kamala. I wanted her to win. So I'm not going to come on stream and say, hey, I think she's going to lose. But I knew. But hey, everybody want to leave because I picked the wrong person. That's their stupid person. That's their stupid self. But this stuff is recorded, and I'm telling you what's going to happen. I'm telling you, where's Antifa been? You think they went away? When do they come out? Have we seen them one time during the Biden administration? Once. We hadn't seen them once. Where Black Lives Matter? Have we seen them once? No. Where the NAACP, all these organizations that only come alive, those are weapons for the leftists. I'm getting to this. Watch this. People may have forgotten in the summer of 2020, in recent years, we hadn't heard from Antifa, which has been used in reference to participate in left-wing protests against police brutality and racism in the United States from the mid-2010s and to counter-demonstrate at the 2017 Unite the Right rally in Charlottesville, Virginia. Y'all remember Charlottesville, Virginia? That was in Trump's first year, was it not, of his administration? That was Antifa. They waiting on him. This is what I want you to do, Colin. This is what I want you to do, Aloha, baby. This is what I want you to do, Angelo, my brother. Go to ACLU website. Let's do it right now, y'all. I'm gonna get in y'all comments because they ain't see it. Trump. No, that's why he said he want to go after the enemy from within with the military because he know he gonna need some strong help to get after. He knows that because he know what's coming. He know. He just ain't worried about it. But y'all didn't hear him say that. The enemy from within. Who's the enemy? Who Trump enemy from within? You think he talking about the gangster disciples? He let them out of jail. Who you think he talking about? The enemy within. You think he talking about P. Diddy? Because you know he ain't talking about no Proud Boys or no MAGA or no American-born white people, not to be racist, but you know he ain't talking about them. So who the enemy within? He told you, Adam Schiff. He'll tell you Adam Schiff got connections to Antifa, Nancy Pelosi, them powerful Democrats. They could call any leftist and get at will. It's like they army. I'm trying to help y'all see something. ACLU website. I ain't hating on the ACLU. That's my brothers. That's my brothers in them. We fight the same fight. Front page. Top menu say ACLU space buttons menu donate. What's on their website? What they got on their mind? What does the American Civil Liberties Union have on their mind? Year-end deadline? Give by 12/31. I would do that. I ain't gonna lie. I would give to. I'm talking about maybe a little bit. I would, but I'm just gonna read off what it says so YouTube can't flag me. With trans justice, immigration rights, the second thing on there, immigration rights and more at risk, we're building a firewall for freedom. What you gonna do with that firewall for freedom, ACU? To protect everyone's right before the Trump, the what? No, bruh, hold up. Bruh, they ain't got this written on their front page of their website. The front page of their website. We are going to build a firewall of freedom to protect everyone's right before the Trump administration takes office. Bruh, they ready for that? I'm trying to tell y'all. Hold up, though. Hold up. Y'all, I'm almost to the chat. Because I feel like I'm saying something good right now. I might not be. But I feel like I'm giving some knowledge right now, some wisdom. Y'all feed me. Hey, Angelo, you feed me, my boy. You feed me. Hey, look, so check this out. So we just got past Charlottesville, Virginia. Conservative pundits and politicians, including Donald Trump, have repeatedly called Antifa a terrorist organization, though it has no leadership or overt structure. What kind of organization ain't got no leadership? Hey, no leadership. So how y'all know when to go and come? You don't think they got no, you know why they ain't got no leadership? Because their orders are coming from people who can't be connected to them. Y'all play this for Donald Trump. He gonna be hitting the like button. All that boy on to something. He know what he talking about. He know what he talking about. Listen, okay? Let me keep going. So he called them a terrorist organization, but people say they're more accurately characterized as a movement. An association are merely a set of behaviors or tactics used by far-left protesters. Oh, really? Most participants in Antifa's actions subscribe to some form of left-wing political ideology. Hold up now, left-wing. He didn't say Democrats like Miss Aloha Kitty. He said left-wing. It's an extremist. Or is Antifa extremist? Let me show you some. Hold up now. Y'all stay with me. I'm gonna give y'all some knowledge, okay? Left-wing extremists. What? And therefore are best amphibian toward a liberal capitalist democracy, despite their efforts to defend the status quo against right-wing extremists. Despite their efforts to defend the status quo against, so who are their enemies? Who's Antifa's sworn enemies? Who is Antifa's sworn enemies? Right? That's their whole purpose. That's our mission status. We are here today to defend of right-wing extremism. We are here today to defend the status quo. That's how they swear into it. Critics have questioned both the morality and the efficiency of violent actions committed by Antifa, where supporters have largely suggested that the scale of Antifa's violence, as well as the centrality of violence to its mission, has been greatly overstated. Guys, separating a child from their families, that cannot be a Republican mainstream. Is that Republican mainstream, y'all? Separate children from their families. Is that in the mainstream in the Republican Party? I see my boy Colin. I'm sorry, Colin. I was so deep into that, Colin. I apologize. My boy Colin with that $4.99 super chat, Colin. Of course, Colin, my brother. Merry Christmas to you and your family. You know already. I can't wait till you call in, my brother. You know what I'm saying? Thank you so much. He says, Antifa, yeah, Colin, they are. But look, I'm finna show you something, though. They are. They will be out after Trump takes office. It's impossible, Colin. It's too many. Door Jam, look, Rose City. Bro, listen, Colin, we seen what happened the first time. They built the city in Seattle. How you gonna get to them? In the city of Seattle, in that federal office, you put all the federal agents to, let's go to Houston, because I know Houston. You put all the federal agents together, I'm talking about all of them, staff and everything, you ain't gonna get 1,000. How many people, men and women, you think worked for Harris County Sheriff's Department alone? 5,000 plus just for the Sheriff's Department. HPD, you looking at 3 folk, that's 10,000 cops. Cops compared to hundreds. That's what I'm saying. The feds don't have the manpower without sitting in the military to get Antifa. The police protecting them. The feds depend on locals when they come inside the city. They depend on the local police department. The feds are sending 2 or 3 FBI agents. Sometimes not that many to a crime. It depends. If they have jurisdiction on it, they'll have a whole team out there, all nothing but jackets. But if it's not a crime and they just get called in, if they didn't have original jurisdiction, then they just get called in. They'll have 2 or 3. Bro, they sent 4 agents to Iraq. The FBI don't need no manpower like the sheriff's department. You feel me? 4 agents, they'll run your whole city with 4 agents. Them feds ain't no joke. I give you that. But that's when the city's working with them. When the bro, I promise you on everything, they don't even have to send an ERT team in. They don't even have to send an emergency response team in. Them feds ain't no joke. Just their resources that they have, they could send 3 agents to your city and they'll run your whole city. They got mayors in America right now, and the feds finna lock up. They gonna go take their whole city with 2-3 agents. They're not taking their city with the army. That's what I'm saying. But when you have we saw it in 2020. I'm trying to tell y'all can't see the signs. Can you see the signs? Because we forgot, because it's so quiet. It's so quiet. And it's been quiet since Joe Biden, but you don't understand. Why he talking about Adam Schiff, Trump kind of know. Boy, them boys are getting prepared. Kyler, I understand, my brother. You got high hopes for Trump, but you talking about 20, 30, 40 million people on the West Coast. You can't do nothing with that. I'm talking about your cops are if you put LAPD, Seattle PD, San Francisco PD, San Diego PD, Oakland PD, Portland, Oregon PD, Tacoma, Washington PD. The 10 biggest police departments on the West Coast. I'm talking about Pacific Ocean touching states, not like Arizona or Nevada West Coast. I mean the West Coast. 10 biggest police departments put together. You might get up to 100,000 cops. You talking about Antifa strong, bro. I'm talking about in the tens of millions. Y'all seen how big that crowd was? I think they are the ones that antagonized that January 6th. I think the Proud Boys was there. But bro, I heard the statements about the ones dressed in black throwing Molotov cocktails, bro. It's getting it cranked up. I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. Keith says the greatest joke on America is the rich claiming to help the poor. Aloha agrees with that. Keith, tell me more. You don't agree with that? You know what I'm saying? You don't agree with that? Angelo says, I told you before the election that Trump was going to. Angelo, you did say that. I ain't going to lie to you. I'm not going to hate it to you. Send me the crow. I'm going to eat the crow. But Angelo, this is what Angelo, he won by 1.6 percentage points. He won by 1.6%. I'm not hating on him. Only 2 Republicans have won a popular vote since when? He won by 1.6 percentage points, though, Angelo. That's not really no blowout. But he did win, though. I give you that. You feel me? He said easy money. Angelo, you was right. You was right. Angelo says the Democratic Party has no leadership. Not right now. They need leadership, but don't have it right now. He said that's the Disney World compared to the Summer of Love. This what I'm saying, though. Angelo, what happens when the Summer of Love starts this July? You know how you get it kicked off? By doing extremist things. That's my point, y'all. That's the whole point. Let me finish this, y'all, and then I'm in the chat for the rest of the time, okay? Guys, I believe in my heart that President Trump, Keith might not like this. Aloha, baby, you might not like this. But I believe that President Trump wants to enact much needed change in America. I believe that. It's just aloha, Keith, Angelo, and my boy Colin. I think the problem is about how you go about doing the change. I don't think he's a bad person. I think he wants to enact change. Just like I think Kamala, I don't know about enact change, but I think they really love America. It's just about how you do it, okay? So, however, I think what got him in 2020 was 3 years of doing things that a lot of the world may have viewed to be un-American or anti-democratic. And by the 19th, when 19 hit and 2020 came, America had enough. Summer of love here. Antifa has been quiet under President Biden, But I can bet you your bottom dollar that the leftists are prepared for war. Don't believe me? Just go look at their websites. I showed you the ACLU, and the ACLU pretty straight line. They be suing the U.S. government. Oh, repeat. In order for you to do that and survive, you got to be pretty straight. Because you don't pick no fights with the strongest nation in the world unless you straight. You see what I'm saying? I'm talking about go get one of them leftist organizations. Look, go, Antifa, they kind of websites. As a legal person, I have a heavy burden to support human rights. And I think by going too far on policy, you are viewed as an extremist. What's that word I did? Extremist. And with that characterization of you comes, I think there is a little to nothing that you can do to overcome that. We have to remember this is in 2017 where a brand new Trump was serving. Y'all remember the Me Too movement, all that stuff? Know what I'm saying? This is 2024 and a brand new Trump presidency was 4 years ago. I think the left wing of the Democratic Party, I think they rubbing their hands together. What's your thoughts, y'all? Y'all let me know. I'm down there with y'all now for the rest of the stream. Guys, I ask y'all like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell. And guys, if y'all want to donate to the channel, like my girl Aloha Kitty, and like my boy Colin, and like my boy Angelo always do, you guys hit that super chat button. It's wide open, like my boy Keith do too. I forgot about Keith. I can't forget. It's wide open, okay? The super chat. I'll stop what you're doing. I'll read your comment first. I think I got a super chat down there, y'all. Hold up. It look like a sticker. My boy Andrew. $20. Andrew, my boy ain't said, he don't have no comments. He just showing love, y'all. Everybody show that boy love. $20 sticker. I appreciate you, my boy. Thank you, Andrew. I wish you had a comment to get off your chest because we doing that now. Okay? So I'm scrolling back up, y'all. Okay? So I'm going to start off a little behind because I'm trying to get the gist of what you guys are saying down here. Aloha says, Antifa strong here in Cali. See, Angelo, you on the West Coast, the East Coast. That's where Trump from. Angelo, you just an hour or two away from where Trump from. Them Trump towers soar. Even though it is in the middle of blue New York, you from where he from. You know what's going on out west, do you? I know y'all know what's going on out west. Who y'all got, Drake or Kendrick? Who y'all got? Bro, you can't do nothing with that West Coast, West Side. You feel me? That's why I like Aloha Kitty so much. That girl from Cali, baby. You feel me? You can't do nothing with that West Coast, boy. And as strong as they are in Cali, they that much stronger in like Washington. You know how when you go in, I want y'all to look at this like this. You know how when you go in like polygamous communities, y'all know who Warren Jeffs was? Warren Jeffs was like, what church was that? The Mormon church? It's not the Mormon church. I don't want to say the religion wrong because people going to be trying to shoot me. You know what I'm saying? Accusing me. I had somebody come say accusing me of attacking some preacher. I ain't studying your preacher, dog. You feel me? Look, so whatever church that is, Warren Jeffs was, they're the ones that believe that you can have 57 wives. Y'all think I'm playing. Y'all think I be playing about this stuff. I ain't researching this stuff, bro. I just know this stuff, bro. I'm a news buff, and I study political science in school. So Warren Jeffs, okay? I'm saying this for a reason. I'm not getting on religion. I'm just wanting to make a point, okay? So it says here that Warren Jeffs, how many wives that man had? That's all look, he was extradited to Texas. He was found guilty of sexual assault of a minor, 15-year-old child bride. He had a 15-year-old wife. He had a 12-year-old wife. That boy had this. You see what I'm saying? This what I'm saying, though. You saying, bro, this man like a 60-year-old man. How in the world he got a 14 and a 12-year-old wife? You know why? That whole community is Mormon or polygamous or the Quakers or what's the Amish, they whole community. Well, that's how it is in these democratic communities in Antifa land, in places like Washington and Oregon. Bro, them states so blue. You know, Angelo, you want me to tell you something? Trump moved every state to the right. Every state to the right. He only won by 1.6 points, but every state to the right. You see how he would go to New York City where no Republicans ever go, and he attract that bigger crowd. So the Democrats might have been winning California by 25 points, but under Trump, Kamala only won it by 18 points. You see what I'm saying? He moved them to the right. You know what, though? What state Seattle in? You think he moved Washington to the right 1 centimeter? Bro, you find me some Republicans in Washington. Find me a Republican mayor. Who you gonna talk to? Ain't nobody gonna help you. The feds, they don't. You don't spend that much. It's like, bro, y'all ain't never seen this before. Y'all don't understand that. The whole community is gonna be plotting on you. The whole community. The mayor don't want you there. The mayor told you not to come. The governor don't want you to come. Even the feds in Washington, Homeland Security in Washington, they don't want you there either. The FBI agents that are already stationed in Washington, that answer to the governor of Washington, they don't want you there either. The senators from Washington don't want you there. The Congress people don't want Washington. And I ain't trying to hate on the Republicans in the state of Washington, even though y'all don't know. None of them want you there. How you gonna, you can't, what you gonna do? Man, bro, Andrew, thank you so much, my brother. I just want to say that one more time. I'm just showing you guys. I'm just bringing this to your attention. Colin says we are brink of the Civil War. Colin, don't say that. God, no. God, no. We don't have to do that. Trump winning this election, I believe, just put that on hold. Oh, so you saying the Republicans? Oh, yeah, bro. We ain't on no Civil War, bro. Colin, this is my point. Okay, if Aloha say West Coast is the best coast, girl, you feel me? That's my little homie right there, bro. Y'all mess with Aloha Kitty, bro, I'm gonna slap you crop. Nah, I'm just playing. Colin, this is my point, though. This is what I'm trying to say. The way you stop doing that, in my opinion, bro, is don't do extremist things. That's what I think about it. Just don't do extremist things. It's easy to me. It's simple. Do not do extremist things. Don't separate women from kids. Because you can say, hey, what they going to do about it? No, you can't do nothing about it. I got the control of everything. I got the control. And that stuff will backfire on you. If you're trying to build a world's greatest economy, you put 34 billionaires, what it be, to build a world's greatest economy. Why are you trying to build a world's greatest economy and deal with, like, your city's on fire? Deal with Antifa looking for any way they can. Bro, listen, I'm going to tell y'all something. Y'all don't understand. Angelo, wait a second. I'm finna read your comment, okay? Let me back up something, okay? Y'all know this camera made me look fatter than what I am. You feel me? I had some girls on IG trying to hate on your boy. Like, I appreciate them come looking for me and everything. But y'all, this camera put about 5 pounds. Nah, let me stop. Hey, look, so check this out, right? This is what I'm saying, Angelo. This is my whole point, to this whole situation, okay? Like, why fight a fight you don't have to fight? That's all I'm saying. It's not necessary. That's just what I'm saying. Extremists brings other extremists. Does that make sense? Birds of a feather flock together. If you around like dope heads, guess if you go to a house that's a dope head house, guess who's gonna be in there? Other dope heads. What you put out is what you attract. It's like, bro, karma, like you reap what you sow. Like, it's just people, they can't take these principles. You know how I do this? I look at the past, the last time it happened, and I take principles, Bible principles, life principles, all kind of principles, and I look at, and it's like I could see that road. I see it happening. I see it like a vision, like clear as day. And I know how you don't do it. You don't, when you like separate families from children is something very extreme. And CNN is going to play that. Ratings bad and all. They're going to, I ain't hating on you, CNN. I love y'all. Y'all know I love CNN. You know, people get offensive. Like, they're going to ratings bad and all. They're going to be playing that in China. They're going to play it in Russia. Putin like, oh, they telling us that I'm a bad person. And they over here separating women from children. They're going to play it in England. They're going to play it in France. You know what's going to get y'all the hardest? Them places like Switzerland and Norway and the Netherlands and Denmark, who don't really even have armies, but they strong on them civil rights. You know those people got lobbyists in America. You know about the United Nations? Anyone heard of the United Nations? What's going to happen if the United Nations sanction you? Or you ever heard of UNICEF? Or I'm talking about he gonna have to fight the whole world. This fight ain't with no gun. I fight all the time. I'm in the middle of 3 or 4 battles right now that will decide the trajectory, the immediate trajectory of my future. Ain't none of them with no guns. It ain't gonna be a fought with guns. Angelo says in New Jersey was close to flipping red. You said that too. He moved everything to the right besides one state. All those states went right but one. I'm just saying, y'all, do not support, please, President Trump with the extremists. Because Trump would be okay, but my problem is that he got extremists in the Republican Party that he listens to those people far right, like far right. I'm glad Elon up there because I don't think Elon is no far right. He got some. Everybody could have a far right principle or two, but I'm saying they hold everything is all the way to the right. When you all the way to the right, you gonna draw out them people all the way to the left. And y'all gonna be scrapping it out. And you know who gonna pay for that, Colin? You know who gonna pay for that, Angelo and Keith? You know who paying for that? You know who paying for that? Because that Democrat or two that you need to help you on that certain bill over there that's gonna make you some money, that's gonna boost your ego and your economy. When that Democrat see you violating them human rights, you know what they're going to tell you? We're not getting on that bill with you. They looking at you like you are Putin. Y'all feel me? Y'all know how I've described Putin and why I don't like him, what I know of him as a human rights violator? Y'all know why? So I'm saying that's how some people will be looking at Trump in that situation. That's what I'm saying, my boy, Colin. Just tell your boy, please, do not separate the women from children. He sees that. He said he gonna end birthright citizenship because he said he could send them together. But I personally don't agree with that either. I personally don't. I think you go get the criminals, number one. Number two, you look for them 300,000 children that you was talking about. That's number two. And then number three, then you start deporting the people who aren't providing or adding to American society. You don't start pulling people out the workplace. I wouldn't do that. Not me. But hey, a lot of us, we say, let him do it. Because when he do it, he just creating jobs. You already cutting taxes, so people going to start hiring. Because you giving them more money. It ain't they ain't paying no money for oil, no low prices for gas. You cutting taxes. So people gonna be hiring. Guaranteed. I wouldn't be surprised if he set records on hiring. I don't want to say that aloha Kitty and Keith, but I'm just saying that boy listen, I don't believe in cutting taxes, but I know what cutting taxes do. It's going to put more money in their pockets. And when that's the whole reason why trickle down economic, that's why they try it. You put money in their pockets, they're going to go hire more people. They could buy, they're going to not hire as many people as they should, I would say. They are going to go buy a yacht and a mobile home and their kids a Tesla. But they're going to hire a few extra people. You know why? Because they're going to try to make more money. That's what business people do. That's what I did. Sure, you get a certain amount of money, you're going to invest that back into the business. Even if you don't see immediate returns, you're going to keep on washing that money through the business. It's illegal business, you don't make money every day. You don't make money every week. You don't make money every month. You got to wait till them cases close. Sometimes that's 6 months or a year. You see what I'm saying? So, bro, that's my take on it, man. I'm going to let y'all have the floor. Y'all go ahead, come back with them comments. That's my take. That's it. Everything else is y'all. Okay? We got about 30 or 40 minutes. It's all y'all. If you guys, I ask y'all to like the video. If you guys are in the stream right now, you haven't liked the video, subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell. And guys, that super chat button is wide open. Like my girl, Aloha Kitty. Like my boy Keith always do. Angelo always do. And like my boy Colin always do and did. If you want to donate to the channel or if you want to get something off your chest, go ahead and do that, guys. And I'll read your super chat button. I'll stop what I'm doing. And your donations are very, very, very much appreciated. Like my boy Andrew, his donations are very much appreciated. So, guys, let me get right back down into the comments and let me see what you're saying. So, Andrew says, I am the reddest state ever in this Texas. Bro, I live in Texas right now. But I wouldn't say Texas is the reddest state ever. Would you guys say that? I wouldn't say that. That's just me personally. I wouldn't say that Texas is the reddest state ever. Logan Silva says, what happened when American citizens are arrested and they're separated for their kids? That's the whole problem, Logan. Oh, Angelo, you too, my brother. You too. Merry Christmas, Angelo, to you and your family. Angelo, I don't know if you be able to, but on Saturday we streaming. And, bro, hit my email, bro, so I could send you that link and we could go live together, bro. But Merry Christmas, my dog. I'll see you next time. Thank you so much. Let's see. Logan says, what happens when American citizens are arrested? They are separated from their kids. Dorjam Bennett says, too big to rig, Armin. I agree with that to a certain extent. Charlie Freeman says, didn't prices go up during the Biden administration? That was from inflation. Charlie, you ain't being fair, bro. You know 19. People could argue the Trump administration spent the bulk of the money. Not really. Biden did afterwards, but because of 19, right? Just like I don't count a lot of those jobs that Trump lost. If 19 didn't happen, Trump's economy would have looked really, really well. Dornjel said, you goofies really think he's starting with the kids? Come on, he got bigger fish to fry. Biked alone went from 68K. So I'm saying, bro, that's cool. But I'm saying, like, we don't care about the kids. I'm saying people help you. Then you help get votes off of that. We don't care about the kids now. Come on, my boy. We don't care about the kids. Mita, what's up, yeah? What's up? What's up? Dorjam says, not going to happen. Sent your email, send me the info for a live chat. Most definitely. So you said it's not going to happen? I'm not sure what you're saying. Oh, you talking about with the kids? Mita says that I fired you. How did I fire you? Mita? I don't fire nobody. I don't have the authority to fire nobody, Mita. What you mean? Oh, you mean it? Hey, look. No, Mita, that ain't have nothing to do with you, girl. And look, I will add you right now but I couldn't do it on this phone. That don't have nothing to do with you, I promise you. 0, 0, 0. 0, 0, 0. That has something to do with like me restructuring all of the moderators. And Mita, like, I just hadn't seen you in here for a minute. That's all that is. I promise the next time if I see you in this, if my phone right now, like I'm on the computer, this is how I'm doing my stream. You feel what I'm saying? But I'm saying my phone right now, if I have my phone right now, I promise on everything I love, I promise you. Like I will add you. Definitely. Tree Cruise says, good morning, good morning. Charlie said, isn't breaking into a sovereign country a crime? So why reward? Who's breaking into a sovereign country? Putin? Putin had broke in 4 or 5 sovereign nations. United States let them keep making it, but they said, hey, through Ukraine, you're going to pay for it this time. Thank goodness Joe Biden was in there. They made him pay for it. He decimated that man's army. Got that man have to call North Korea for help. This man a super, Putin said he a superpower, and he got to call North Korea for help. Say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. No, I understand, Dorjam Bennett. I didn't say the kids were getting deported first. I said go after the kids. I mean the 300,000 kids that the Trump administration said that was lost during the Biden administration. That's what I was talking about, my son. Andrew, it has to, especially when you separate them. You can't separate a mother from her babies, man. That's not fair. Man, to think that I wouldn't have my mama coming up to help me, like that's horrible. Paul says all your moderators in your Trump 25 got mad. No, they didn't. No, who? You mean what you mean? Who? You ain't talking about Colin. You talking about Colin? Angelo had to go. Keith and Aloha probably still in here. They just doing other stuff. Colin, are you still in the stream, bro? Oh, you said y'all got MAGA. Bro, who got MAGA? Angelo and Colin both voted for Trump. And I made them moderators without hesitation. Look at Keith. Look at Colin. 10,000% conservative. Look at Keith. Bro, and ain't none of us in here arguing. Aloha Kitty a Democrat. And Angelo a Republican. There's so many Republicans in here, Paul. Paul, you've been in here for a long time. You need to be a moderator. Paul, I've been seeing you in here from day one. You and me. Bro, it's so many, bro. Like, none of us are hiding from what it is. None of us, Republicans and Democrats, we rocking like a cut-off stocking. Look, if I go back to Mississippi, all them homeboys I grew up with day one, I can't think of none of them that voted for Kamala. Not even the black ones, especially not the black ones. They all voted for Trump. I grew up in a church of 300 people in that church. It might be 200 people in there right now. If you got 100 some voting age people, they all voted for Trump, and 98% of them black. All my homeboys I grew up with at high school were all white boys. They weren't white boys like you would think. They were cool like Colin. They all voted for Trump. And they were my dogs. That's how I grew up like that, Paul. I don't care who you vote for. Like, we disagree all the time. Bro, we'll be knuckling up all the time. I still beefing with them right now. That's why some of y'all probably hear rumors and people be hating on me. But like, we didn't stop being friends because you see something different than others, because we agree on 80-some things. It's just that at that time, I wasn't trying to support the second George Bush at that time. A lot of black people didn't either. But after he got out the office and we seen his heart, I was like, man, this dude is a good dude. His character-wise, I don't know no president in the last You go back to past 1980, that got a better character than the second Bush and Barber. You feel what I'm saying? Paul, I liked a whole lot of Republicans. John McCain, we've been over this. My boy Paul says we all have civil discussions. We keep our constitutional republic alive. Colin, that's what we're supposed to do. That's how we started. But we had started, Colin, it was so many people in here. Like a lot of people left. Like you, Brian C., some of y'all came that like really took away those other people, because those other people, some of them really weren't really good. They weren't really good actors, but they were really loyal. So how we started, bro, with so many people, and it's like, Colin, I didn't know what to do. 70% of the chat were conservatives. Okay? 70% of the chat were conservative. The other 30% of the chat that were not conservatives were Democrats, but they were like big supporters of the channel. So they know I'm voting for Kamala. None of the conservatives would support the channel. Colin, you and Brian C. were like the first ones who were just like hardline conservative. Aloha Kitty, the whole time. Because you know who she voted for. She know who I would vote for. She probably come in here and was like, oh, this dude sound like he pretty cool, so I'm going to just be in here chilling. You hear what she's saying? She the whole time. But like her and Magpie are the only two girls from the, I'm talking about, from the day, our first name to moderate, her and Magpie. Magpie hardly come in, but she started coming in and she was like, I'm going to just take control of this. I'm going to take the stream. She just took the stream. But Paul, like you've been here from the whole time. You said in this chat got MAGA. I mean, he won the election, but we still fair and balanced. He won the election. And I'm not a Democrat, but Keith and Aloha is. Keith and Aloha's opinion, in my opinion, is more important than a Republican. Because he got the power. He won the argument. So I want to hear what Keith and Aloha is saying, especially moving forward, covering his first 100 days. Definitely. You feel me? Paul says, okay. Yeah, Paul, like if I promise you, just like I told Mita, because some people come in here, they pop in here, they just moderators, they just don't come in. You know what I'm saying? Less than 10% of the people who come in the stream participate. So sometimes the moderators come in and just don't participate. Some people working when they just listening. You know what I'm saying? But I still try, Paul, like I promise you, next time I see you in here and you participate like that, I definitely gonna make you a dang moderator. Excuse me. Who else in here that I seen in here? Of course, Miss Mita, and then Andrew. Definitely Andrew. $20 and he rocked to the end. Definitely Andrew will be a moderator. Yep. I do take that back. I will say from the very beginning, Colin, I look at Colin as like one of my first, if not my first. He came about midstream, but like the first conservative that like I just look at it. Like I like him like Aloha Kitty, like I like Keith. Like I just see them as like I just look at life like they do. Listening to their comments, it's very few people I could agree with like that. And Keith, Colin, Aloha Kitty, those are three of them. I promise you, like one accord, same page, no difference. I don't care who he vote for. It don't matter who he vote for. I see life how you see it. You see what I'm saying? Hold up, Colin. I just see life how you see it. Guys, we want to welcome Andre Deary to the channel. He just became a member. Andre, you like the 16th member, I believe we have in like 3 or 4 months. I thank you for that membership. Yeah, Colin, right under his membership, I put my email address. Andre, this goes for you too, because you might as well say you're a moderator, because I'm going to add you as a moderator next time I do it. This go for Miss Mita, Miss Aloha Kitty. My boy Angelo didn't let the chat, but he already got the email address. And then Colin, that goes the email address, bro. So definitely for you to hit me up, bro. Definitely email me, discuss me, talk to me. You know what I'm saying? Anything you want to, and then y'all, we could get excited, Colin. If you want to do it, like whenever we could do this on Saturday. Colin, you want to do it on Saturday, bro? That's gonna be so fun. You feel me? Well, let me see what stream I have scheduled for Saturday, and see if you or we could just change the stream. But guys, I have the thumbnails up. I don't know if you could see it on the phone. I don't think you could see it on the phone, but I definitely see it on my computer. You can see it on the computer. You just go under where it says live. You know what I'm saying? And then you can see all the thumbnails for the streams and the start times. But we doing politics on Saturday at what is that, 7 a.m. Central? Yeah. And then I think with from my experience, us having another person besides me on the stream, it did really well. So I think, Colin, having you on the stream, I think that's gonna do. Keith, you too. You hear me, Keith? Oh yeah, Andrew, you got my email. Y'all all got my email address in there. Look, if y'all go to the page, my YouTube page, under the bio is a link to my Instagram, bro. I'm on Instagram 15 times a day. You hit that link and you message me with like one of your names in this chat, and I promise you I'm gonna hit that request in 15 seconds. Because that's how people have communicated with me. But Colin, on Saturday, what day we doing on Saturday? So what's today is the 17th, so that'd be like the 21st. So we're gonna talk about the Trump inauguration. Bezos donates to president. Like, look, this what I do, Colin. If you hit me up, I'll tell you. Like, so we talk about the Trump inauguration. Jeff Bezos donating $1 million, and Donald Trump trying to make his inauguration a world affair, inviting a lot of world leaders. And then we could just like get a topic like that, Colin, and then we'll just go over the content. On a Saturday, Colin, if they come on the stream and they see us two together, they're going to stop and listen to what we're saying. I promise you. So if we're just like having a lively conversation, talking with the chat, talking with the stream, Colin, then my boy, I promise you, like, we'll do really well. You know what I'm saying? I think last Tuesday we did probably like 10,000. Like, just looking at how many people came in the stream, I'm not sure, y'all, how many, like 50 people, I think, at the most. So we might do about 4, 5, 6,000. But I say on Saturday, man, if we got both of us together, we probably should do at least 10. At least 10. Colin says I'll only be able to do during the week, like I do Friday. You want to do Friday, Colin? We could do Friday morning. Instead of solving the mystery, we could change that to a political stream on Friday. You know what I'm saying? Just go ahead and hit your boy up. Okay? Hit me up through email. Y'all, that's my time. That's my time. Dorjan said, do you think, hold up, our founders agree on everything? No. Definitely not. Hard questions of honesty are the way for you. Right. You're right. But Georgia, you can't do that with a lot of people because it's like this. They're like, oh, Colin doesn't agree with me. He doesn't look at me, so that means I have to attack him when he says. I don't see how it's hard to attack Colin because he's just such a laid-back, cool dude. I could just tell the spirit he has just in the stream. You see what I'm saying? But like, it's like they thinking that like if you don't agree with them on everything, you just got to get at them. You just got to go at them. You just got to attack them, Dorjan. So some people think that, you know what I'm saying? Token says crypto boom. Yeah, it's gonna be jumping. I'm sorry, Tokens. I seen you here. He says blackmail Trump voter this year. Bro, so many black people voted for Trump. Todd says good day, great job again. See how Todd in the stream? And I didn't even know he was in this stream. Todd, you need to be a moderator too. All y'all who have been here, Todd, you see how I know your name? You see how I know your name, Todd? You see how I know Token's name? Who else? Dorjan Ben, I'm not sure. I think I might have seen you, Paul. You see how I know your name? Bro, you know, Paul, you know I know. You know I know Paul's name. I know Andrew's name now. I remember Miss Mita Logan Silva. Logan, I remember your name, Logan. You see what I'm saying? Corey Phillips, I seen him in here. Charlie Freeman, I'm gonna remember you. Of course, my boy Keith. Jay Nunya. This like third, fourth time Jay Nunya been in here, and he participates so strong in the strap. He need to be a moderator too. Jay Nunya, you might have to do a couple more weeks. But Todd being here for day one. He said he been lurking. Just hard to type anything while I'm working. Yeah, I know. It's all good. It's all good, my boy. Like that's what it's supposed to be. Like some people do that. They just got their earpieces in and they just listening. But Jay Nunya, you see that loyalty? Like that's what it is. Bro, it's the same people coming here all the time. Aloha Kitty know all the people in this stream just like I do. If Colin don't, he's meeting them all. Keith know everybody in this stream. Everybody, Todd know all the people in this stream. You see what I'm saying? That's just how it is, bro. It's the same group of people from day one. And what's going to happen is, I know you do, Keith. And, bro, that's why I got love for you. And Colin. You feel me? And Aloha Kitty. That's why I got love for y'all. Todd Pimper. I wish I could do my phone. That man been here from day one. I remember him. How you think I know his name? I remember that man. You feel me? Who else? Jay Nunya been here every stream. Every time we go stream. Paul has been here from day one, months, showing up in the stream. Just like Angelo. Okay, Aloha Kitty, baby. Have a great day. Take it easy. You know what I'm saying? You hear Andre said I had got mad. Hey, you see how that membership, Andre in the green, and he got a dark blue. He only paid $2 for that. He do it every time. Look, what he said, I've been about 5 months. Colin been here for a minute. Jay Nunya says having reasonable conversations with people you don't always agree with is a rare commodity. That's why I rock with you guys. Bro, how we can't do that? Bro, that's the funniest. Bro, whenever I'm telling the story and the people who agree with you, you going to feel good for that second. That's going to make me feel real good. Okay, I got some people in here on my side. But whenever I actually try to get into the conversation, I'm looking for Jay Nunya. Me, I'm looking for Colin. You know why? Because I'm trying to see if the way I'm looking at this and the way I'm thinking is right. So I want to hear everybody's opinion that's opposite of mine. And I'm going to sit there and argue you down like you don't know nothing you talking about. I'm going to argue you down like you don't know nothing you talking about, right? You feel me? And then when I go home and I get by myself, I'm going to think about what you said. And so many people have changed my mind without knowing it. That's why y'all hear me not going that hard on Trump. People jumped in the stream and I sit there and stand my ground, bro. I'm so hard in what I'm saying. And then I listen to what they're saying. I'm like, hey, you know, they kind of right. You feel what I'm saying? Token, that's real discussion. Certainly. Look, I got love for all of you guys. And in my mind, I make all of you. Yeah, you see how I want all y'all to love that girl. Aloha. I want all y'all to love that girl. All of y'all, please. Every time she come in the stream, tell her hi. When she leave, tell her bye. Because she been there for the longest. I'm talking about every time, bro, like her and Keith too, and Colin, and Todd, like all of y'all, Jay Nunya too. The new people, the old people pop in, people who don't come on weekends, people, bro, it's the same people, dog. Every time we come in the stream, it's the same group of people. And I don't care. And we got 30, 40 solid of us. Wait till election time come back again. Watch what I tell you. 30 or 40 solid of us. Election time, I promise all y'all, we going to do over 1,000. Because in my first 3-4 months, I was doing like 500. We were average, like this time stream for 3 hours on every, go look at the numbers. That's how you get 40,000 views. Streaming for 3 hours, we would still have over 200 people in the stream. Active in the chat blowing up. It's going so fast you can't even keep up with it. You feel me? But we took a stand. But I don't care. As long as I got a channel, and on my channel, I got Aloha Kitty. I'm going to start my channel with Aloha Kitty. We picking our people. First round draft choice. Come on, Aloha. I start my channel with Colin Radley. Come on, Colin. I start my channel with Keith. I see Andrew now. You feel me? I start my channel with these people. Ty Pimper. You feel what I'm saying? Paul Salas. I could just scroll through. Token. I could scroll through. Dorjan Bennett's still here. Logan Silva, I didn't call him, but I seen him in here before. Of course, Meta. You see what I'm saying? It's a couple people I hadn't seen in here. Charlie Freeman was real active today, but I really never seen him before. But I'm saying if I could start my channel with these people, I'm straight. Because you know why? Whenever it comes time, I'm going to have 30 of y'all. He said, change your mind. Oh, Colin, it was you and Brian C. Y'all two the ones who did it. Because look, the first ones that was coming in here, you could ask Todd, bro. They used to eat my head up. Bro, they used to get on me personally. I be in my feelings. They used to eat my head up, bro. And then people like Colin and Brian came in here and they was like real calm with it. But they kept on and kept on. And some things on Trump, I ain't gonna lie, I got changed by this chat. Guys, 3 hours of stream, I don't talk about politics like this with nobody else besides the people in this chat. We do this all the time. And it's the same people. It's the same people. And y'all might not believe me, but I love every one of y'all. Andrew said I saw, bro, like y'all hadn't even seen me like janky, like getting the cutting up. Like my family, like my mom and them, bro, like in the church, them people that know me, bro, they be cutting up. Bro, they just mess with me to get a laugh. Is they not, bro, I don't even try to do it. I don't even try to do it. It's just like my mom, you should meet my grandma, bro. Rest in peace. To eat the studs, bro. She had the most beautifulest soul you ever meet. When you seen her, she was a Creole from New Orleans. So she was a black woman that looked like a white person. She was like white. But she was a sweetheart, man. And that's all she did was crack jokes and laugh. And it passed down. My sister's like that, my mama like that, and I'm like that. Goofy. Thank you for that, Andrew. Jay, now you said I had a blessing today. Thank you, sir. He said an email from Bitcoin reminded me I bought Bitcoin in 224 at $100. Ooh. Hey, you know what, Jay? Now you don't keep doing what you're doing. Jay, now you the reason why Trump won. Because that right there, and well, I'm going to say Elon. Because a lot of young men, they love Elon. Look at Elon, bro. Elon like Rocket Man. What's Rocket Man name? This man building rockets. He building nice electrical cars. He building robots. Like he's like people that got rich off Tesla. How many people you know that became super duper rich or wealthy off Tesla stock? So all the young people support him and liked, and he gave $250 million to Trump. Yeah, Elon won him that election. It's people like Jay Nunya. You know what I'm saying? Who won him the election. Look at Keith talking about Bitcoin too. So see how Keith, we can kind of profit off of that other side winning. You feel me? Keith, you got to always remember that we're all the same team. We all Americans. So don't let one of your brothers that you don't get along with, that's all the Republicans are to you in the Aloha Kitty, bro. Don't let one of your brothers that you want to slap stop you from getting money, bro, because they come to power. Keith, you in Aloha, I'm going to protect y'all. Because look, let's look at Todd. Thank you so much, bro. You too, Todd. You hear me, Todd? Ty, you see how I noticed you, though? He said, keep improving yourself. Your podcast will find people. You see how I noticed you, Ty? I noticed you, bro. You loyal. Ty, you, Jay Nunya, He said the only stock he invested in. But what I'm saying, Andrew, imagine when Elon first stepped into Tesla. I'm talking about that Tesla stock when it was dirt cheap and you had it now, you would be filthy rich with the smallest amount of shares. That's why he got support like that. I think he pushed Trump. He brought an element to Trump. Y'all tell me where I'm lying. He brought an element of voters to Trump. I think Elon might try to run for president. He just gonna have to get on them social issues if he gonna be a Republican, because he gonna have to. And even though Trump ain't really no Christian, Trump he quick to support what we love and what we like. Trump, I'll give Trump that. He quick to support that. He quick to support what. That's why the Christians love him. He quick to help support what Christians. If Christian call him and say, "Hey, we need you," the Christian lobbyist, he come with us. That's one thing I can say about Donald Trump. I have to respect him on that. He might not be a Christian himself, but if we call him, he gonna help us. He gonna help us, bro. Straight up, he gonna help some Christians. I seen him do it too many times. Token says, hopefully it will. It will, man. Every channel. Bro, I stream through channels right now. Fox 26 Houston, 6.3K views. CNN, even though it's been only 21 minutes, this is probably going to get 500,000 views in 3 weeks, 2 weeks. But right now it's got 1K view. MSNBC, bro, a day ago was 7.9K views. MSNBC, a day ago. NBC News, 18,000 views a day. Bro, come on. If we doing 60,000, y'all, we got to be happy about that. Oh, unless they change the laws. Yeah, he is from South Africa, isn't he? They could change the laws. He talking about, they look what he trying to do right now. We're trying to change the law right now, right? Why he couldn't change it for Elon? That's a good point. Logan says, I don't watch TV, and politics are something I pay tons of attention to, so sometimes I'm kind of lost. I don't consider myself, but see there? Logan gonna be in here till we finish. Because that's how I feel. That's why he here, because bro, like we all got something in common. Listen, 23 people on this stream. Keith, Jay Nunya, Andrew, Logan, of course my boy, he ain't participating right now, but man, bro, my computer, Paul, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to think. Brian C. Let's see. I've seen a couple of more people that came up in here. Let me see. Of course, Aloha Kitty. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think what we need to do, bro, like it just need to be like, in my opinion, like just a group of us, and we just all like just becoming live and stuff. That's what I think. What y'all think? I think it just needs to be like a group of us, and like just a Colin too. Colin doing it on Saturday. That's gonna be so much fun. Colin goes Saturday, and I forgot Angelo gonna go too, probably after Colin. Let's see. Keith says, I don't think. Oh yeah, South Africa. I think. Jay Nunny says I got more views on my Xbox game clip. Yeah, I mean it just happened, bro. I got 77,000. We hadn't hit 100,000 yet, but we gonna hit 100,000. Jay Nunny, just stick with us. It's gonna. Andrew says, hopefully the mother and children will be safe in God's hands. Amen. Andrew, we gonna fight for that. We gonna fight. What Trump said. You feel me? The thing where I got a voice though, Andrew, is because Colin, bro, look at all these people in here that's conservative. Curtis, you right. I can't hate on Trump. He does stuff politicians have never dreamed of doing. You see what I'm saying? Even Ronald Reagan. Listen, the thing is that I got conservatives with me, dog. So our voice is powerful. We're gonna be powerful. How can they attack us? You got an independent, Keith a Democrat, Aloha Democrat. You got Andrew, I think he kind of like in the middle, like I am. Him and I think Jay Nunyon might be in the middle. You got Colin, a Republican. There so many Republicans in here. I'm saying, how can they talk about? Logan is a nationalist. Y'all see this? Like we're all just like so different, but we all think and believe the same. It don't have to be we don't have to say, oh, I'm sorry, Keith. Keith says he's independent too. Look, it don't have to be 1,000 of us to start. Like we could, bro, we all come live. Oh yeah, Colin, I keep saying that, bro. I remind me whenever you text, email me so I could, yeah, definitely. Look, Colin, I'm going to give you this email address too. You might want to do this with DixieG405 at, I just don't never give this one out, gmail.com. Okay? But that, Colin, you could take this one down too. That one right there that came from a Miller Right Legal, that's actually when you click on, when you email that, you're going to see, okay, Colin, well, I already got it. Probably 30 minutes after the live, that Solving the Mystery we doing on Friday, that's gone. We're going to do politics, and it's going to be me and my boy Colin. You hear me? We're going to talk pop, bro. That's going to be, I love it when I do live streams with people. That's so fun. That's why I'm just saying, like, so you got Jay Nunyon in here right now, stood to the end. Jay Nunyon, Colin, Keith, Logan, of course, Curtis here. Let's see. And man, like, I can't forget my people too, because I'm going to add him, Todd. You know what I'm saying? My boy Todd. I'm going to add Todd as a moderator. You see what I'm saying? And Andrew. Like, we could just do the streams ourselves. Exactly, Todd. Todd, I want you to come on too. We could all, like 20 of us, only moderators on the stream. But anytime y'all want to come on, y'all finna see Colin on Friday. And that thing probably gonna be jumping. Anytime y'all want to come on, that's all you gotta do. Anytime. That's it. 20 of us. And I believe in my heart, like, okay, look, y'all, okay, the channel is monetized, so y'all know I'm making money. It's not that much money. I'm not hating, though. I pay bills with that. Like, but it's not that much money. But I definitely will hook y'all up for showing up. Like, definitely. I'll throw y'all some bread for showing up. Straight up, for spending your time. I definitely will. Listen, all my moderators, that's the ones gonna become moderators too, like Jay Nunyon and Todd. Y'all want to come on? Y'all might not need the money. Y'all might not care. But if you want to come on at any time, I swear I'll throw y'all some bread. It won't be that much, but it'd be worth your time for that one time. Curtis said here, see, look at Colin. But I promise, if this channel got like the Pod Save America, a channel like that, I promise them people I'm taking with me. Of course, you're going to be in Cali on Friday, my dog. He said that's early. What, 7 a.m.? Oh, that's 5 a.m. in California. Keith, what you going to California on Friday, bro? I'm going back to Cali. Bro, I can't wait to fly to Cali. I can't wait. You feel me? Friday morning, Keith. Oh, hey, why you don't look at Andrew? Look at Andrew. Hey, it's Friday though. You feel me? Hey, listen. Why you don't go to Disney World, Florida, though, Keith? That's my question, my boy. Ain't you from the East Coast? What? Hey, Keith, why you going to Disney World? Oh, well, shoot. If I can't hate on Florida either, though, because people think I got something against. Bro, I'll start with you in Pensacola, and I'll name every city to Miami. And I'll come back up to Jacksonville, come on over to Tallahassee, back to Pensacola. Bro, Florida's gorgeous, but Cali, Florida ain't got no mountains on the beach. Oh, yeah, that's right. And I have too. He said South Carolina in the chat, boys. Show love for South Carolina. Duval in the house. Duval. Curtis said 916. Y'all show love for 916. I'm from that 228. I know y'all don't know where that's from. That's Biloxi, Mississippi. But I'm living in Houston right now. I got 530 in the house. You feel me? We got that 803 in here, boy. We got that 803. Look at T. T, what you doing in this chat, girl? T, what you doing in the chat? I didn't even know you was in here. You feel me? Like, if I knew you was in here, girl, I would have made you a moderator. What you doing, girl? You hear me? Hey, T, look, this for you. On my mama. You hear me, girl? T, you listening? Because I'm just saying, bro, you going to pop up in the chat. You got to say something. You going to talk to your boy, T? You just in here watching me and stuff. You feel me? T, you going to talk to me? Colin said, mountains of NC. Colin, listen. Colin, 828. Colin, tell him about Asheville. T, you said South Louisiana. That's where you from? Where you stay right now, T? Oh, he said UNC. Colin, you bet it's got to be UNC. I think he might say Duke. 512, my boy Andrew in the house. I think he might say Duke. Oh, you stationed in Cali? You in the military, T? He said FSU, of course. I'm Ole Miss, hotty toddy. University of Mississippi. That's where I'm from. You feel what I'm saying? Can't hate on Mississippi, boy. I could hate on Mississippi. Don't hate on Ole Miss. That's my dog. Hey, look, I remember when they was the Rebels with Eli Manning and Deuce McAllister, bro. We still liked them. People thought we were racist in Mississippi, bro. Like, it wasn't like that. I ain't had no white kids call me in my class no N-word when I was growing up. The only black person, it's like 25, 30 white. But that city, I'm from Ocean Springs. All of Mississippi ain't like that. But the Mississippi Gulf Coast is not, I promise you, it's not bad. If y'all never been, y'all want to visit. I promise you, bro, it is nowhere near as racist as y'all think. Nowhere near. Let me see. Colin, what about, he said Duke. Colin, what about Asheville, though? You like Asheville, boy? I love Asheville. That's my favorite city. Keith, you been to Asheville? Andrew, you been to Asheville before since Colin said he from the mountains of North Carolina? Asheville, a magical city, boy. Asheville, you hear? Is bad. I am rebuilding the, because of the storms. Then somebody died from living in tents and get hypothermia. Oh, man, bro. He got engaged in Asheville. So y'all know, as much as I went to that city, bro, I promise you, like that, Colin, that makes me want to go to that city, bro, and just like volunteer for a week to help people. Just ride around the city. Whatever I could do in the city to help somebody, Colin, I put that on everything I love. I'm going to pray about that. That's how much love I got from that city, bro. I did a show in, was it South Carolina or North Carolina? Jay Nunya. I got so much love from them states, bro. So much love, bro. He said Aiken's in bad shape too, man. Yeah. Love it. Love it. Mount Proposal was lit. Half of Asheville is gone. That is so sad. Bro, I couldn't see that, bro. That would hurt. That would tear me up on the inside. Because y'all know I was going through some stuff at that time when I went to that city, bro. And golly. I love that city, man. Colin, you live in the right. I ain't gonna lie, boy. Listen, you tell me some places I gotta choose to live, bruh. Like NC in the top 5, Cali in the top 5 too. If I got you asking me to choose, Connecticut in the top 5. That's 3. We ain't even gonna talk about Colorado. Colorado top 5. What's y'all top 5 states? I gave y'all Connecticut, California, Colorado. Who else I said? North Carolina. Y'all say all I want is blue states, North Carolina. And you know what my last state is? It's a hard one. But because I already got the beach in California, that made me want to skip over Florida. Because what Colin will tell you that most people don't know is there's beaches in North Carolina too. I chose North Carolina. I chose 5 states. If I give y'all my last state, what y'all think my last state is? You feel me? I forgot about, ATS, I'm in Texas. I'm in Texas right now. Keith says North Carolina got it the worst, especially Asheville. I always thought the Carolinas was risky. Man, I'm from Mississippi with them storms, though, fam. It is kind of risky, though. Andrea said, I remember that snow in Austin. Yeah, I'm from Austin. Well, not from Austin. Austin right down the street. I live in Houston. He said they're fighting bodies. Golly. Keith said Wisconsin, bro. Oh, Wisconsin. Jay, now you said Texas. Keith, how you say Wisconsin? Bro, that's a weird, bro, but I ain't gonna lie, though. But I've been to these states. He said Topsail Island, North Carolina. Bro, I've been to these states, bro. Like, I'm talking about travel. Like, you know, they got, Keith, they got bluffs in Wisconsin, bluffs in Minnesota that look like mountains. Y'all wouldn't even think about it. You wouldn't even know where you at, some parts of Wisconsin. You ride through them bluffs. Bro, in the Mississippi River right there, bro, and I had a guy, he was just telling us how they drive the 18-wheelers on the Mississippi River during winter. And I ain't gonna lie to you, something about Wisconsin, because it ain't nothing. Look, if you like white girls, move to Wisconsin. Especially you, Keith. You look like you like Arizona. Keith, stop messing with me. This man sitting here picking with me. ATVs on the rivers, bro. Not just ATVs, bro. They put 18-wheelers, my dog. In Wisconsin, in the wintertime, Google it. They have sport. That's how cold it is. Oh, girl told me it'd be negative. Look, when I went to stay with her, I'm working out there, right? She said, oh, Greg, bro, in the wintertime, it'd be negative 30. She said it'd be so cold outside. She said the dog got to use the bathroom on the carport because if he stay out there for longer than 30 minutes, he'll be hyper. Sometimes they let the dog use the bathroom. And, bro, I'm telling you, dog, it's talking about negative 30. Hey, Todd says no one ever picks Wisconsin. I mean, it's cold. It's nice in the summer. White girl statement is super true, bro. I was there. I know. La Crosse, even Madison, bro. I'm talking about like you gonna marry. You a married one, because listen, bro. People think that this certain race, this certain bro. There's pretty every girls. There's pretty black girls. There's pretty white girls. There's pretty every girl. So if you go to a place with so you gonna see a variety that you wouldn't see because it ain't nothing but them. And I'm talking about, I seen white girls that I didn't even know God created that kind of white girl. I was like, what? Real talk. Wisconsin is a white girl, just like Houston. If you like Hispanics, this the place to be. If you like South American Hispanics, Miami's the place to be. You see what I'm saying? Like, yeah. New York City, if you like every culture, like all these cities. Monster trucks. You know what I'm saying? Andre brought that up. Jay Nunya says North Augusta, South Carolina has the snow bunny. But I ain't gonna lie. What city in South Carolina did I stay in? Goodness gracious, this aggravates me. There's an elevator. Rock Hill. I remember that. Y'all remember that. I don't remember what city I stayed in. I remember what church I went to. I went to Elevation. In Rock Hill, South Carolina. But I don't remember. But I worked at the city for 10 days. I don't remember that, but I remember going to church the Sunday when I was off of work. But I stayed in the city in South Carolina that was close to Rock Hill, like 30 minutes away. And I was working at a Sam's Club. So, yeah, man, I like South Carolina. I thought bad things about South Carolina, but when I went there, it wasn't bad at all. It's a little bit of country. It a little bit reminds me of North Carolina, but it's not that bad though. Andrew, you in Austin? Bro, like Andrew, Bruh, like, I'll come to Andrew, for real. I'll come holler. Andrew, I'll come to Austin. We could do a stream there on everything I love. I'll come to Austin. We could do a stream there. It's been so long. I got to Houston, Andrew, in 23, in February, March, April, and May. Besides 1 month, I believe, I was in Austin for 4 months. So 2.5, 3 of those 4 months, I was in Austin. So when I came to Houston, I knew Austin more than I did Houston. I just chose to stay in Houston instead of Austin. But bro, I ain't gonna lie to you, like the longer I spent away from it, like it's just the demographics, the San Francisco demographics, it surprised me. But like the more, like, it's just a different city but it's a gorgeous city. When I first came to Texas in 2020, if y'all look on the YouTube channel, those bad videos, I think the first one I went, I went through Texas, Austin, and Dallas, definitely. But I'm in Houston now, though. He said he didn't stick around Houston. You feel me? Ain't nothing wrong with Houston, though. I'm not going to hate on Houston. I can't hate on Houston. It's not bad. Jay Nunn says South Carolina's a big country, big rock and roll and hold shotgun shells. Bro, it ain't no, bro, I'm from Mississippi. Country, rock and roll, and the shotgun shells. My homeboy got 1 million weapons. White boy. Yeah. He probably got about, real talk, about $60,000 worth of guns. Beautiful golf courses. It really does. I ain't gonna lie. Keith said, Colin says, yeah, Keith, I had to dive in that nasty. Colin, we had to work out in the mornings and talk about the Colin, Colin, what nasty smell and nasty water you had to dive in, my boy? He said, never touched that water. You brave. Oh, that's disgusting, bro. Hey, Colin, what nasty water you had to get in, though? Bro, I done got in some nasty water before. You feel what I'm saying? Some real nasty water. Oh, no, I wouldn't touch it either, bro. Andrew said, I've been to Milwaukee before. Yeah, I have too. The Masters, I've never been to a golf tournament before, ever. Not one time. He's saying jump in the water, bro. Like, oh, he talking about Mississippi water. Y'all talking about Mississippi water? Don't be hating on Mississippi, bro. You really can't get in Mississippi water, bro. You know what I'm saying? You could ride jet skis on it, though. You could, the whole Gulf of Mexico like that, it's just dirt in the bottom of the water. Oh, he talking about Trout River. I'm not sure about Trout River, but Jacksonville is on the Atlantic. Jacksonville water is nice. Florida, if you went to go to Jacksonville Beach, Jacksonville is nasty. It's a nasty, disgusting city. It's disgusting. What kind of badges? Jay Nunyon? You mean press badges? Colin, let's get some press badges and let's go interview Trump. You feel me, Colin? Bro, that's how you get 1 million views. Let's get press badges, Colin, and let's go try to get up with Trump, man. You feel me? It ain't much for you to fly to D.C. Keith says, all right, I got to go to work. I'm about to catch y'all on Friday, though. For sure, Colin, I cannot wait. I cannot wait. Colin, I'm serious. Bro, we going to talk, though. We need to get some press badges and go do something big. I wish, like, the Republican National, I'm going to look up some Republican events, Colin, and we need to go do that. And, like, be recording live. You recording, I recording, you interview people, I interviewing people. Bro, that's so much content. We'll get so many views off the live streams. Am I right or wrong? Y'all tell me where I'm wrong. We'll get views off the live streams. We'll get, bro, even if we go to DC, bro, we could just catch, bro, they love talking to the podcasters. You see what I'm saying? They don't like talking to the reporters. They'll talk to us. Mike Johnson will talk to us. If we got a good enough story to pitch, you see what I'm saying? He might talk to us, but he might, if Colin go first, he'll talk. Hey, guys, that's my time. Yeah, Jacksonville's on the Gulf of Mexico. Jacksonville is on the Atlantic Ocean. It's on the east coast of Florida. So Jacksonville itself, I don't know if the city touches the Atlantic Ocean, but Jacksonville is a very disgusting city if you didn't know. It's not really nice at all. I don't like it, me personally. It's like one of the worst cities in the South, in my opinion. You feel what I'm saying? It might have cleaned up, but if you go to Jacksonville Beach, it is actually on the Atlantic Ocean. And it's like on the east coast of Florida. It's so nice. Bro, I'm telling y'all, I could tell you the highways, interstates, everything about Florida. I've been to Florida. Bro, before I turned to 30, I've been to Florida at least 50 times. I had actually stayed within the state on 2 or 3 different occasions. Not no night or no vacations. Like I was going to stay there, live there. Starting when I was 18 years old, I went to Melbourne, Florida. Right by where Palm Beach, where Trump is. You see what I'm saying? Cocoa Beach, Daytona Beach. You want to go? For real? You want to do this? Bro, I know everything about Florida. Curtis says you're in a special niche, brother. Republicans, independents, new trill stuff. Get it, bro. Republicans, independents. He didn't say Democrats. You got to throw them Democrats in there, bro. You got my girl, Aloha Kitty, is a hoe. She going to let you stay in the stream. She ain't going to be like, but she can't hold it, bro. Y'all start talking about like Trump too good. She gonna throw them comments, bro. So we got Democrats in here too. Y'all, that's my time, my brothers who stuck with me to the end. Look at Curtis. He said, no, that ain't gonna happen. No more Democrats. Aloha Kitty, though. Aloha Kitty gotta stay. I agree with Andrew. You know what I'm saying? That's what a swing voter is. Y'all don't know what that is. Y'all don't know what swing voters are. You want me to tell you a swing voter? Michigan, Wisconsin, Pennsylvania. What states are they? Blue wall states, right? You win them 3, you usually win the election. Obama won them. You know who won them the next year? The next 4 years? Trump won them. It was a good group of voters who voted for Obama, then they voted for Trump, then they voted for Biden, then they voted for Trump again. It's a lot of people like me. Decide the election. I'll swing vote if it's for the better. Decide the election, bro. Curtis said can't go back. Can't go back where, Curtis? Curtis, I ain't never been to a city. I can't. Look, I'm finna go, but I ain't trying to act like no gangster. Bro, they told me I couldn't go to Baton Rouge. Bro, go look on my Instagram. You seen me at LSU. Bro, I sat down at Hooters, bro, for hours by myself in Baton Rouge. I used to go every Saturday when I worked in Walmart, LA. You feel me? Bro, what's the most dangerous city in America? St. Louis, in the hoods. Bro, I'm in Houston. Look at my Instagram, all the cities I've been to, bro, like, I don't even think twice about it. Bro, like, people who they be following me, the places I drive to in Houston, you could tell they ain't gonna follow me in there. Bro, will you tell me where a hood is? Bro, I'm finna ride through it. They're my people. They ain't calling my people too. But they are though, Curtis. But he said I can't go back to what? The Republican, to Democrat, or I can't go back to Mississippi? I can't go back to what, bro? Curtis, bro, I'm a swinger. Not no swinger. I'm a swing voter. So I vote for whoever I think is best. I support conservatives. It's just I didn't start off supporting Trump because I didn't understand Trump. I didn't understand Trump, like he just be talking and playing with people. I was taking him every word he said literal and serious. And I think that's what most of America does. Well, no, most of America did at first. But when he won the election this time, the popular vote, the first time since 2004 or something like that, when a Republican won the popular vote, when he won the popular vote for the first time in 20 years, the American people used to get it right. that let me know that the American people were looking at him different. So I would go back and watch some of them old speeches, and I'll look at it differently. And I would just say, hey, he just joking on a lot of that stuff. We took him serious. That's my time, my brothers. You know what I'm saying? Much love from all of you guys. Colin, my boy, I'll see you on Friday. I'll get your email, and I'll send you the link. For everybody else in the chat, bro, like, I thank you guys for participating. I love you guys so much. I want to say Merry Christmas to all you guys and your families. Thank you for being with me. You mean the direction? What you mean headed in the direction of what? The right, going right? Oh, he said can't go back where? I'm trying to figure out what he's saying. Okay, Colin, my brother. Curtis just jumped in here like, I'll go back where? Curtis, what? Oh, go back what? Left? Man, like, I'm not. Oh, you saying to the Democrats. I can't go back to the Democrats. I don't know what he's saying. Bro, like, like, anywhere my girl Kamala go, I'm going. I don't know if Obama, like, really, like, I'm not going back to the look, this is what I said, Curtis. Like, I'm a legal person, bro. Curtis, if you got a legal problem I can help you with, I'm not going to ask if you're a Republican or a Democrat. I'm a legal person. It's the law. So I got that mentality. That's why I say I work for anybody. All right, Andrew, much love, fam. Curtis, I work for anybody. I work for the Republicans or Democrats. I'm in the middle. I understand that, bro. And maybe that'll change. But I'm saying I work like, because it's politics. I'm going to just tell you, if you come to, I'm a critical thinker. So you give me a problem. President Trump needs your advice on birthright citizenship. No, sir, we can't do that. Because if you want to know what happened, just go back and watch what I just did. Almost 3.5 hours. That's why you can't do that, sir. Because it's going to be a downhill effect. He don't have to listen to my advice, but I'm saying if somebody was going to hire me as a political science or a legal person to help them with their campaign, it's just a check. That's why I try to tell y'all, I don't have that kind of, I love politics, but I don't have that, like, I don't do that. I'm a legal person, but I just work with whoever need that. I'm gonna just help them. That's how I look at that. You see what I'm saying, Curtis? It ain't like, but the things the Democrats do wrong, I'm well aware of that. That's why if I work for VP Harris, baby, we can't do no abortion. You know what I'm saying? She wouldn't listen to me on that. But I would tell her why I would move her to the right some, I promise you, on every, she can't, that Democrat won't hire me. They're going to come out thinking they Bill Clinton, for real, because I'm going to move them to I'm going to turn them into a Bill Clinton. I'm going to move you as far right as I can. And with Donald Trump, I'm going to move him as far left, not as far left, on them social issues, but on economy and stuff, I'm gonna move to the left. You say why, Curtis? Because the best politicians we've ever had govern from the center. That's the best way to be. You see what I'm saying? You can't please everybody. If you on the right, the left hates you. If you on the left, the right hates you. The best politicians govern from the center. Love all you guys. Peace and love, guys. I'll see y'all, what's today? Tuesday. We're streaming again on Friday. Me and Colin going live Friday at 7 a.m. Central Time. I'll see you guys there. Until then, guys, that's my time. Thank you for watching the Legal War podcast. Everyone donated today. I want to thank you guys. I want to tell you guys I love you guys so much, each and every last one of y'all, for coming, from hanging out, guys. Merry Christmas to you guys, your family, all the people. I promise y'all that I will make y'all moderators. I promise you guys, I got you guys. See you guys next time. And we'll see you guys on Friday. And I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day.